And we are live. What's good? It's your man DL saying, how y'all doing, man? Welcome to the DL saying I really want to know podcast. Y'all know what it is. Oh man, we got. I hope the dudes show up for this one, man. We're gonna talk about. We're going into a fantasy world, and we're gonna talk about Floyd Mayweather and Andrew Tate. Should Mayweather take that fight if it became a thing? I say he should not. We're gonna go in and talk about it. And people are like, why? I'm like, because he could lose. He might lose. I was talking to my man Jay Swans about it, and boy, oh boy, he's been smacking me about the head ever since. We've been going back and forth for three weeks now. I'm like, you know what? We got to do this shit on the show. And he was like, bet. And then he had this chat in here for a few days now. Bullshit fanboy. He's talking about me. Jay Swans in the house. What's good, bro? How you feeling, man?
Hey, you need that what is that short bus song, that short bus wheels go round and round song on this bullshit you talking about.
Hey man, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, I said what I said, bro. What?
Fanboy. You done got all fanboy.
Ain't nothing to do with fanboy, man. Tate's a big guy. Mayweather's a little guy. Yeah. Mayweather's a little bit older. We're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into all that, man. You know what I'm saying? But because of this, like prior to this show, I was looking at some highlights and I'm like, yeah, Mayweather truly is the greatest fighter, pound for pound.
I don't even like Mayweather.
I don't like boxing. I don't even like boxing. I don't like boxing. I don't like MMA. I don't like any of it, bro.
You don't like MMA or boxing?
I don't like boxing. I don't like MMA, man.
Hey, you might want to check your junk, bro. Make sure it's working right.
Nah, that's bro, it works fine. I've seen plenty of violence, bro. Trust me. You know this. I've seen it in real life. I ain't trying to watch it on TV for sport.
I'm trying to get them bets in. Ain't nobody there.
Nah, they'll show up, man. You know, people, they know it's coming, but we kept pushing the show, so maybe like, oh, they're gonna push it again. But no, I apologize for that though, because I mean, shit happens, y'all. Like we're trying to do it. Things happen. It's hard to stay cement.
My tummy was a rumbling.
Yeah, I didn't want to get into that.
Y'all don't want me to do the show from the throne room.
And yeah, I definitely didn't want that.
Top G seat. That's a top G seat right there, boy.
Yeah, the real top G seat right there, bro. Like I didn't want to do that, man. That smell might have came through the damn camera. Brother Jason's in the house. What's good, bro? How you feeling, man? Good to see you. And that's for you, bro. Thank you for the cash app, brother Jason. I appreciate that.
To watch you go full fanboy. He here to watch you
man.
Go. Man, Tate is the greatest kickboxer of all time, and he's gonna get in there and whoop Mayweather ass.
Yeah, that won't be coming from me, but it might come from somebody. That won't come from me. It won't come from me. It might come from somebody, but it won't come from me, man. My thing is all about the size. My thing is all about other factors like age.
I'm gonna slip.
I'm just saying.
It didn't get caught on there. It almost slipped though. It almost slipped.
Hey,
we trying to do right.
Wonderful 34s in the house. What up, brother DL, J Swans, and the Joes? What's good, bro? Welcome. Thanks for coming through. Man.
Put that thing on there where you get the money.
Oh,
yes.
Banner.
Scroll that, man. You be slipping. See, you ain't got Nay, and Nay'll be like, "Can I get my veterans discount?" Everywhere,
yeah.
Bro. We be getting gas. She'd be like, he's a veteran.
That's how he's supposed to be. And that's what he's supposed to have. That's what having the perfect person, man. Like finding that person. And you know, we try to spread it around, you know, on this platform. We talk a little bit about everything, man. We were talking about the Passport Boys movement, which I got a part 2 for that coming up on Saturday. I'm gonna have a Cat. Yeah, Cat's gonna be here Friday. No, Friday. Cat's gonna be here Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She's a Colombian American. She's beautiful. She's an actress. She lives in LA now. Good friend of mine. She's gonna give us the female side of that. Being from Colombia, growing up in that culture, she's gonna talk about how the women in those cultures, you know, feel about the Westerners coming. It's not just an American thing too, and that's one thing I wanted to stress in that show. Like, this ain't new. You know what I mean? This ain't new. Like, me and this guy right here, we've been to a majority of the world already. So this ain't new. But
it's just new to these cats because they finally got out the basement.
I know
said, look, there's light.
Right.
Yo, remember like when I first got to Bragg and I saw them sisters there, down south, and I was like, what? They come in different colors.
They come in different colors.
So let me step over my tongue real quick.
Nah, this dude was standing and he's doing like this, just looking at him. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? They gonna come over here if I just look at him like
laser.
Yeah,
it worked.
All right. No, it did not work.
It worked.
Like, you better go over there and grab him.
It worked for 18 years.
Yeah. On the West Coast, that shit don't fly down south, bro. Welcome to the dirty South, homie. You better get over here and holler at him.
I learned how to run and jump him over. Hey, don't run from me, girl. Don't you run. Come here.
Hey, get back over here. Those are different days, man. Can't do that now. I think it might be illegal. It's like a class 2 misdemeanor or something like that now. But back then, that was just life. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I had talked about that. I was talking about Elon Musk and the Tesla bot. We were talking about that. Y'all know I talk a lot about AI. I'm going to talk some more about some finance. There's a lot going on. It looks like Great Britain is about to have some real problems over there, bro.
They still trying to deal with Brexit shit. It's going to be an issue. Yo, I'm mad I didn't catch that. What'd you call it? The Booty Boys? That show? What was that show called you did?
The Booty Boys.
Yeah, the dudes that got out the basement and discovered that there's girls in other parts of the world.
Passport, bro. Yeah.
I'm mad I missed that show because I was going, I'm about to get in them.
Like, it's what it is. On the one hand, dude, here are these guys that get no access over here. They don't have any game. You know what I mean? They're overlooked by everyone. And then they can get a passport, get on a plane, go to a country where they can be seen. Not just seen by anybody, but by beautiful women. A lot of these dudes, they still leave with their wallet and all that kind of stuff. They're down there.
You can pay for it in America.
But it's cheaper over there.
How much cheaper? You bought a plane ticket, you got a hotel. You spend what, $60, $100, you get some booty.
All right. How much you think it would cost you to get a very attractive woman, call girl, professional woman in America?
I don't know. How much you think it costs to get a prostitute?
Okay, in America. Okay, how much you think? I'm just making up numbers. I don't know either, but I
don't swim in that world. Jason, I know you know.
Get on, like Jason, let us know.
Jason quiet as hell. Normally he'd be throwing up the flames. He quiet as hell.
Because there are dudes today that'll go into gentlemen's clubs, the lowbrow ones, and bro, they're like, yeah, man, anywhere from $70 to $1,000. Right, going to $1,000. Now, here's the thing. You know what I mean? I don't know what the rates are, but I do know this. For $70 to $1,000, you're not going to get a woman who looks like she just walked out of a swimsuit model magazine, right? You go down to Brazil, you go down to Colombia, you go down to Argentina, you get these absolutely gorgeous women.
How much does a plane ticket cost to Brazil or Colombia?
To Medellin from Tampa, I could find one round trip for $300.
Okay, so now you into it for almost $400, 70, and plus the rent. So now you into it for almost $400, right?
Right, but you're still gonna need your hotel accommodations, right? So you throw another. Let's call it $1,500 all in to go to one of these places. That's gonna include food, hotel, airfare, right? $1,500 bucks. $1,500. And you're down there, and you're dealing with is a caliber of woman that you could never hope to get in America because you don't have any game.
You get a prostitute for $1,500, you get a pretty nice one.
Right. She's gonna come over there for what, half an hour, whatever you agree on, however that works.
Most of these cats don't need that long, bro. About
or whatever it is. And then she's out. But here's the thing.
45 seconds, bro. Even then longer than that, you bullshit.
But what are these but what are these guys? These guys are getting an experience that they cannot get elsewhere, right? They're over there, they're getting what they call that girlfriend experience. These women are just hanging out with them. They're talking to them. They're all this kind of stuff, bro. Stuff you take for granted because you've never had to deal with this shit, bro. Right? To this day, women line up to talk to you, bro, and you married. Women line up to talk to you. Women sit around and they will talk to people who know how to talk to you. They do that. It is what it is, man. I don't even talk to them. I don't like them. But they line up to talk to you is my point. Right? The opposite is that is the guy who's trying to get attention and cannot. He cannot. So
that's because I'm the top G.
Hey man, drink some more of your G juice. Drink some of your top G juice.
I ain't got no bling. I know I done killed my G juice, bro.
You know, drink up all your top G juice, man. Sister Candace is in the house. Hold on, Sister Candace is in the house. What's good, love? What's good? So, and I don't want to linger on the passport boys. Come back, yo, bro. Clear your schedule Friday if you can at 6 p.m. We're gonna have Cat on here.
I'm gonna get in the chat, and the booty talk about the booty boys.
Hey man, we gonna, that's we'll do that on 6. But my biggest point with that whole episode was I didn't understand the pushback and the, the hatred of other people. Like, I don't care what folks do. If you want to go do whatever you want to do with your passport or whatever, do you. I'm not going to sit around and make videos and saying you stupid for doing it.
Nah, they just, those are people that just hurt and, can't do nothing. So they be, if you can't get in the game, then you hate on the game. That's how it is, man. Get to the boxing, man. Get to the boxing.
All right, bro. Yeah, because I was just trying to show. I was just trying to say I'm diverse on this platform. You won't let the passport thing go. I'm like, this. What we talk about AI, we talk about finance.
I ain't said nothing about the passport thing. You did that. I said booty boys.
Whatever. But the thing, I gotta give you the correct title. I gotta give you the correct title. But and the thing is this, bro. When are we gonna do that show on weapons, best home defense weapons? When are we gonna do that, bro? We've been talking about that for over a month now.
I know we gotta get on that. Now I got my friend from Cali here that knows all about that stuff. He's sitting right next to me over here. He's off camera though.
Hey, okay.
He's just gonna sit here and be mad when you be talking about, how the kickboxer is going to go wreck shop.
Man, send him the link, man. He got his phone, he can turn his own shit on. He can be on camera too.
He ain't gonna do the link, man. He up here, he on vacation. You got to pay him.
I ain't paying him shit. You know what I mean? You're gonna sit over there and talk crazy. Paying him shit. Yo, tell him I'm coming up there to see his ass too now. I gotta come up there. He over there. I know he be talking shit. I'm coming up there to see him.
You better get up here before Sunday? Sunday. Yeah, you better get up for Sunday.
Before Sunday?
He'll be back though.
Yeah.
I already take him up to the gun store and everything, so we good.
Yeah, man. I need those. I need that 22 long rifle, bro.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got a whole ton of it here, man.
You? Okay, I was about to go buy some. All right, let's get back to the show. My bad.
My man came down right before the hurricane like a G. Came in like, what's a hurricane? He was gonna stand on the roof with me. We was gonna fight it off.
Yeah, y'all crazy.
Go shoot at it.
Y'all fucking crazy. Especially you, Jay Swans. You know what I'm saying? You was on the same mission I was on. We saw what Andrews did to goddamn Dade County. We saw what it did to Homestead.
This time I was armed though. You feel me?
Yeah, he sent us down there. We thought we was gonna get a free vacation, man. We go down there, no weapons or nothing, bro. I'm like, damn, we getting shot at.
We did get a free vacation at the end, bro. We was at the hotel in South. My bad. Man,
that never happened. United States Department of the Army. That never happened. Department of the Army.
Right, DL got the shots to prove it.
Yeah, we were in the field till the end. Thank you for our ribbons. Thank you for our medals.
Yo, let's do this. Get on your fanboy stick.
See. See, you know what I mean? See, people, this is what happens when you get like a real friend, when you got a real crew. Ain't nothing you can do about it. It's nothing. You got to be careful. You bring your people around. What am I going to do about it? I got to sit here and take it.
He gonna be talking, and this is gonna happen. Whoop, boom, right on the stick. He's the greatest of all time.
Oh, Lord. I am regretting this episode already. Brother Donnie's in the house. What's good, man? Fresh and Fit Dallas.
I done reached out to your family to see if they would help you, because obviously you got a mental disorder.
Man,
like, yo, man, talk to your people, bro. Talk to your cousin.
Man, look, man, whatever, man. You know I ain't right. I ain't never been right. I ain't never gonna be right. That's how it is. Brother Donnie, though, man, he's like, do the top home defense weapons episode with Jay Swans. I definitely will be tuned in for that. Yeah, that's coming, man. We got to work that out.
Ninja stars. A mace, and not the spray can, the ball with the chain and the stick. That's how you do it.
I've had about enough of your ass, bro.
The sad part, somebody gonna go get some ninja stars and be like, yo, Jay Swan said this the shit. Look, you want the best home defense weapon? An ugly girl. Ain't nobody coming in there when you got an ugly girl. I don't know what that. I ain't never experienced that.
But so how you gonna get it? You don't even know what you're talking about. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to the show.
I done seen you swing and miss a couple times.
All I got to say to that is Godzuki.
Yeah, hold on. Well, move on. Move on.
All I got to say to that is, hey, bro, I know where the bodies are buried too. Hey, right. I know where the bodies are buried, bro. Don't test me. I still got the shovel.
Now, man. Now you done turned me to a little G.
Yeah. You look, turns you into a lowercase G. Around with the big G. See what happens when the little dog be yapping, and the big dog finally had enough.
No. Yeah, you right. My bad, I be tripping.
Brother Lincoln just joined y'all already. Yeah, talking crazy. That's how we do, bro. And shout out to you, man. Brother Lincoln's in the house. Already talking crazy. That's for sure, man.
I'm glad that you got a picture like this. I thought you were gonna have a picture of him with no shirt on. I thought you were gonna be like that. You thought you were going all fanboy. look at his pecs. They're immaculate.
Oh Lord. Why did I do this, people? You see, I did this for y'all, man. All this, I get to take all this pain for the platform.
Bro, you did this to yourself, man. You was talking that. I was like, I can't even take it, man. Like, I had to call my people. Then I had to call your people just to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Man, you screw and you turn my words around. You know what I mean? We're gonna put that on your CTE. We're gonna put that on your CTE, man. You was
like, nah. You was like, nah, bro. I mean, that's why I would rub Tate's shoulders.
Hey, VA, y'all need to up his y'all need to up his percentage. VA, show the VA this shit, man. Show the VA, show your counselor, whoever the hell, so they can see just how bad he bumped his head really hard, y'all. I was on that jump.
The crazy doctor.
Man, I was on that jump, crazy doctor. He bumped his head really hard. Y'all can see right here on this episode.
Walking around drooling on myself, talking about devil said don't eat. Devil said don't eat.
Man, talking to his finger. Red rum. That's this man right here. We just kidding, y'all, because we don't want y'all to go get his weapons. We just joking. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Ain't nothing wrong with him. This is for law enforcement.
I am perfectly fine.
Yeah, he's completely sane. There's nothing wrong with him.
Yo,
nothing whatsoever.
So get on your bag and there it goes right there.
Brother Donnie, the top G won't be ready for TBE. Tate is my dude, but I will never bet against Money May.
Oh, he didn't go full
all work is easy work. Yeah, man.
All in. Yo, DL was talking about you was gonna have his back.
No, I didn't say that. Yeah, you see what I mean? That's CTE, man. You don't know where he at, bro. Do you know where you at right now? Like, what year is it? You know what I mean? And look, Brother Lincoln, I don't know. Tate got a couple pounds on me, and that's where I was coming from. But before we get into that, though, go ahead.
Got a couple pounds on him.
Yeah, Mayweather, boy,
Mayweather 16 pounds soaking wet with holding a midget.
All right, so let's. We don't have to wonder what Andrew Tate thinks of Floyd Mayweather. Let's watch and hear Tate's own words on how he feels about Mayweather. Pretty boy Floyd, right? Floyd Mayweather.
Man, just play it. You don't mess it up.
Here we go.
You did it on purpose because you fanboying. That's why you did it on purpose. You messed it up on purpose, trying to support your boy.
For anyone who's kind of similar, I'm trying to think of people who I idolize and really look up to. Some of them are fighters. Like, I always loved Mayweather. I think Mayweather's the best boxer in history.
Really?
Yeah, I liked Mayweather. I was a huge fan.
Best boxer in history?
Yeah.
Ahead of Ali?
Yeah. I mean, Ali's Ali, right? But Mayweather's never lost. He's never lost to anybody. And I liked him because he was so clinical and so precise. And he took his ego out of it and said, I want to have a longer career than everyone else. So I'm going to focus on not getting hit and hitting him. I may not get the knockout. I don't need the knockout. I've won. Just win, clinical, chess. Win, payday. Win, payday. Your fight was boring. 100 bill, whatever. 100 mil, whatever. Yeah, boring. Cool. Next, win. He was really smart. So I like Mayweather. He's someone I've always looked up to and I really respect.
There it is right there. Straight out of the horse's mouth. That's what Andrew Tate thinks of Floyd Mayweather.
Man, fuck that. I want to see people get knocked out. I'm a Tyson fan. And then Ali was beating motherfuckers up. You know what I mean? Mayweather was fighting 16-year-old. Well, not even 16-year-olds. He about the size of a 12-year-old girl. You know what I mean? So he ain't even fighting grown men. but you can't hit him. Exactly. You can't hit him.
Can't hit him. And that's what Tate said, man. He was just like, he was just such a strategist. You can't hit him. And right here, Brother Dunn saying you can't hit what you can't catch. You know what I mean? They do. He fought for how many decades? Bruh, never lost.
Mayweather gonna be 75 years old dodging air. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't, the wind blowing, he dodging like I don't feel no wind because he moving that fast, bro. Like you can't hit the dude. You can't do it. And then, so let's say, man, look, first, okay, let's talk about this pounds thing, right? Okay, bruh, I got 100 pounds on Mayweather. If I hit him, I'ma hurt him. You know what I mean? Like it's just that's a fact. So him fighting anybody, it could be a problem because he's so little. But one, you gotta hit him, and two, he's already pound for pound the greatest boxer of all time. Like I said, which I want to argue it, I want to disagree with it, but I ain't got nothing. Can't. I ain't even a Mayweather fan.
So
but I know ain't no kickboxer beating Mayweather because he ain't even boxing.
So when we got into this, right, I was like, look, I wouldn't, if I were Mayweather, I would not take a fight with Andrew Tate or any other professional fighter for that matter.
Somehow you was all in your feelings, though. You was all worked up.
Or any other professional fighter. I was like, look, it's not worth it. And my biggest thing was, I'm like, it could hurt his legacy. This is what I was saying. I'm like, it could hurt his legacy if you get knocked out by someone like Andrew Tate, right? Because Tate got a lucky blow in there. You know what I mean? Like Mayweather's older. He's still a man, but he's older. Why get in there with a guy who has a boxing background as well? Like Tate started out as a boxer, transitioned into kickboxing, did some MMA. He's not a boxer. He's a kickboxer. He's a kickboxer. He started out as she's a trained boxer, and then he got into kickboxing, right? So I'm like, I wouldn't take that fight if I were Mayweather. It simply isn't worth it. You know what I mean? Bruh, but go ahead,
bruh. Bruce Jenner started out as a man and became a woman.
Yeah, he transitioned into a woman.
Does that make him? You know, like he got all the women stuff down? He's still a dude. He just a chicken. He just a dude in a dress.
Right. He started out as a dude. Now he's a woman. So if a woman gonna run up and try to fight him, be like, he started out as a dude.
I ain't talking about fighting. I'm talking about women stuff. He can't.
I'm talking about like, I'm talking about going back. He's gonna go back to the way he started.
He can't go back and be a dude among. He can't go back and be the man among other dudes now because he got a mangina.
Yeah, but yes, I get all that. but if you're a female and you're like, well, I'm gonna challenge him to track and field. He's still one of the greatest to ever do it. Even old, he's an old man who transitioned.
Not no more. He a Kardashian. He probably got that BB thing, whatever.
Man, whatever. Man.
The BBL.
They take your soul, man. But you know what I mean. But that is it. You know what I mean. And brother Link is like, oh Lord, Bruce Jenner, yeah, and canceled.
Caitlyn
like
Jenner. It's Caitlyn.
This why you can't have
it right. We call it Caitlyn. We getting it right.
This is why you can't have your close family on film with you because they don't care, bro. It's gonna come out. And it's like, and cancel. Y'all let us know when y'all can't see the feed anymore.
I'm just saying what you're thinking. That's all.
Let me know when y'all can't see the feed anymore. All right.
Yo, get back to this. So your whole argument is like, Mayweather will win this fight because he would win on points. He would just tap him and then run away for a half hour.
But my whole point is like, it's not worth it because what if he don't get away?
It don't matter.
What if he gets caught? Like you said, if you caught Mayweather, that's the end of the fight.
If I caught Mayweather, he would know what it would be. It would be like no boxing dude knocked Mayweather out because he caught him with a lucky punch. Mayweather's 50 years old, 45 years old, whatever it is. He's still the greatest boxer of all time. Doesn't matter. Only person wins with those two fighting is the YouTube guy. That's the only person who wins.
And you know what? And that makes sense. That I couldn't find. By the way, I couldn't find that footage of the Japanese dude getting a punch.
The Japanese dude caught him, and what's funny because the Japanese dude caught him, and Mayweather was like, "Oh, okay, you want to play for real now?" And then he didn't touch him the rest of the night, and Mayweather just lit him up and kept him standing the whole fight. Like, let me just hit you just hard enough to get your attention. You know what I mean? Got a penalty for slapping him with the glove. He rabbit punched him. He slapped him with the glove. Got a penalty.
I see. I went looking for it, but I didn't know who the dude was. I was trying to find it so we could show it here. Brother Donnie was like, "Dia, you talking like the matchup would be a risk for Mayweather? LOL. The only thing Mayweather will lose in the matchup is time.
No doubt.
LOL. So
Mayweather, not only would Mayweather get more money than everybody else, because they were to fight, Mayweather would be like, yeah, I'll fight you, but you got to pay me $100 million, and then you got to give me 99% of the pay-per-view. I mean, that's how he'd be writing it up.
I mean, as he should. But my whole point was, and again, like we're having this, and I'm looking into this. I'm like, so let's watch this for a second. This is Mayweather. It's like a highlight reel that I found, man, and we'll just check this out, and we'll run it without the sound. We'll run it without the sound. But you look at this, bro. I mean, that's boy. He's not getting hit.
No. That's not
He's
even
scoring all his
point.
points. Look at that. He's scoring all his points. He's not getting hit. Bam. Oh man, he called dude square. You know what I mean?
Like getting hit by a 4-year-old.
Yeah, dude. You know what I mean? And they're small. Like I don't even know what weight class that is, bro. Little as hell weight class.
It's middle school. That's what weight class that is. Mayweather's little, man. Was he 120 pounds?
Yeah, but no, he's bigger than that. But definitely the greatest. So I mean, you look at the guy. Like Ted, you're not gonna beat this form. I'm not a boxer, but I understand form. Like, look at this, man. Look at how he moves, man. Look his vision. You know what I mean? Like he's constantly watching. He keeps his eye on the guy, even when he's ducking and bobbing and weaving. I mean, you look at that, bro.
I mean, look what he did to what's his name? What's the little white dude he fought?
McGregor, Conor McGregor.
Who did the
MMA guy?
World champion. He beat everybody.
MMA guy. You know what I mean? So it's like McGregor. I don't think he has any boxing background ever. I think he started out MMA. I don't know much about it, but that's what I think. You know, I'm gonna go with that. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all.
I don't know. I just know that he was a current world champion. He was a current world champion, and he got Mayweather played with him. Didn't even really train. This Japanese dude, they said he only trained for like 2 months before he fought him. He wasn't taking it seriously.
They just go get the bag. Now G and Flex is in the house. Yeah, Fresh and Fit Dallas came out to support. Appreciate that, fellas. You know what I mean? What up? What's up with you, brother Donnie? He's welterweight, 147 pounds. Looks like he was a beast at 130 though. Okayed his opponent left and right. So I mean, he knows how to punch.
I was 130 pounds as a freshman in high school.
Yeah,
Think about that, man.
Yeah, I was like 140. Yeah, I was 140, 150 when I got the brag. When I got the brag, I was like 140, 150. No, that's when I got into the Army. I was heavier when I got the brag. Yeah, you were heavy drop when you got the brag, though, bro.
I showed brag. I was 220, bro. I went to basic at 190.
At 190, you know what I mean? We got.
All we did, I went to Benning and lifted weights. So y'all went to. Where did you go to? The Air Force basic training?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I went to they had a scout thing going on, man. It was like one of those scout jubilees. I went there for basic training.
Is that what you did?
Then they sent me to Georgia. Yeah, so go fuck yourself.
Talking that real personal, didn't you?
Talking all that shit. Talking all that shit. Yo, brother Ness is in the house. What's good, bro? The Habib humiliated McGregor as well. Yeah, I guess McGregor. Yeah,
McGregor ain't been right since then.
Nah, he broke his leg in that one fight when it just snaps. God, that's why I don't like to watch this. This is just too violent, bro. It's just too much for me, man. Like I don't want to watch that.
You like to watch them slap contests on YouTube?
No, I've seen that, but no, I don't watch that. It's just dumb. Just standing there smacking each other, man. Who would come up with that?
I got a question. Hold on. What's up?
If Andrew Tate thinks Floyd Mayweather is the greatest of all time, now if Andrew Tate beats Floyd Mayweather, does Andrew Tate become the greatest?
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Absolutely not. and next time, you know what I'm saying, we're giving you the pass because you up there with Jay Swans, but next time, get your ass on camera. Man, we hear all this shit. Voice off in the side, like, who the hell is that? Yo, what kind of bullshit is this?
God? Is that God?
Yeah, who is that? You know what I mean? You ain't gonna sit around here act like you Jesus or some shit like that, man. I don't want to hear you. I want to see who I'm talking to. You know how we get down. No, but I appreciate that, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks. You know what I mean? Mystery voice. No, Tate wouldn't be. No, it would be like you guys said. And that's what really made me shift my way of thinking. I was like, oh, this won't hurt his. If that were to happen, if Mayweather were to take one of these fights and lost to a YouTuber or a kickboxer or whoever, an MMA guy, it wouldn't hurt his legacy. That's what you guys are saying.
He's just old. They'd be like, he's old. Who cares? I mean, no true boxing aficionado is watching this stuff seriously, and that's what it is. Ain't nobody watching us. They looking at. They know what Mayweather's doing. He's just getting money.
And lots of it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He's just getting money. I mean, he fought that Jake Paul dude. That was a joke, and he made a ton of money. And Jake Paul and all Jake Paul was screaming, he ain't giving me my money. He ain't giving you your money. You signed a contract.
Yeah, you don't deserve it. You ain't getting no money. This is what you signed up for, and this is what you got. So, and this is Andrew Tate's little highlight reel. Let me take the sound out.
Who?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
look like a Trump rally.
in England. It is. They're like having a fight at his dinner tables around there. So, yeah, that's funny, man. But I would like, since we're showing highlights and stuff like that, let me see what I can find. This is one of them. And I mean, you know, I don't even know how kickboxing works anymore. Sometimes they wear pants, sometimes they don't. He's got a sneaky right. You know what I mean? The dude fights. I don't even know his weight, bro. But you know, he's definitely more than 140. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. He's probably 180, 190.
No, he's two something. He might be like 190, 200, whatever weight class that is. Hey, chat, where does Tate even fight? Like, what weight class would he be in? Because I don't know.
Look how slow his punches are. You know what I mean? And and just think about this too. Like when the welterweights.
Oh, shit,
you know,
but he got some power there though. I mean, it's just one of those things. Like they're slow, but he's got some power there, bro.
Yeah, because he's a bigger dude.
He's a bigger dude.
Bro, look at like Roy Jones fights when he would drop down weight and fight versus when he would fight heavy. I mean, you're just a heavy dude and slower. You know what I mean? Like it's you got to hit him. You saw them dudes. Bro, Mayweather beat Pacquiao. Pacquiao's hands is quick as hell. And you watched that fight, and all Mayweather kept doing was moving. Oh, my man Googled it already. Hold on, let's see here. Oh, he fought heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight.
Cruiserweight and heavyweight? That's a big dude, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can't even – that fight, that doesn't even work, does it?
He's 6'4". Oh, no, we're on YouTube. We got people coming over. Yeah, it's okay because he up here talking nothing anyway. He don't know what he's talking about. Man,
I'm going to be nice because you got people over. But you might want to get some headphones on.
They're having a romantic moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna be nice.
oh, Martin got to go do. He got honeydews.
Yeah, honeydews. Yeah,
it was a romantic moment. She whispered in his ear, "I got stuff for you to do."
Yeah, and brother Ness was saying he's at 180 pounds. I guess it's like 90 kilos. So I mean, he can float a little bit and go up. There's no way he's gonna get all the way down to. They wouldn't do that. There's no way.
No, and look, like I said, but if you look how he punches like a heavyweight, man. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Mayweather's not the stuff that's coming. Like I said, Pacquiao, man, look, Pacquiao will slap you. You'll go home and not know you got slapped until you went to bed that night.
And
that's
you feel
fast Pacquiao. So I mean, but nah, man. I mean, it would not be an issue. It would be a joke. Now, like I said, now Tate might be like, get his chest all pumped up, and have banners on the wall, like, I did this. And
I don't think so. And you can base that on what he said. The dude's not a fool. I mean, he gets it. He wouldn't get, but I don't think Tate would take it to mean anything. But you say like the fanboys would. The fanboys would be like, "Oh, he's the greatest. Yeah, he's the best. He's the greatest." Like, come on, man. No, man, you got to do that in your prime.
I tell you right now, I mean, I'm a Jordan guy. But if Jordan rolled up the local park, I'd definitely go up there with a rock and be, let's do this. And
if you broke his ankles,
bruh, the whole world would know. I'd be burning 23 jerseys online, man. I'd be crossing out the jump man and putting my little symbol on his shoes. I would go all in.
Probably make me be there. I have to have the camera there at the playground.
I'd be reenacting it. That I did this. Hell. And I'd be like, like that. What's that remake they did of Shaq jumping the Escalade? I would do that.
Something ain't right with you, bro. Something ain't right with you, man. So
keeping that shit real. That's but yeah, it would not affect him one bit, man. It wouldn't affect him one bit. But now I think Tate would take it serious as hell. I think he'd be training for like a year out.
Yeah, he would.
Mayweather, nah. Because dude, he ain't been hit. Like, why? I'm sure that in Mayweather's head, he's like, Father Time is creeping up on me, but I ain't been hit yet.
So let me get this bread from these people and not fight anybody. Like, I'm not gonna fight the number one contender. You know what I mean? And make it a sanctioned fight. That I guess that would mess it up because now you have an official loss.
Yeah, then you got official loss. But I don't think Mayweather will fight any top 10 or previous top 10 boxer in the world. I don't think he would do that.
Because that would tarnish it.
That might. I don't think he would do that. And plus, he definitely might lose that. You know what I mean? But somebody like Tate, yeah, he'd take that. Like, why not? I mean, dude's a kickboxer. He's not a natural boxer. He's not a natural boxer. He's a kickboxer. And I mean, if you look at the videos, how he was even holding his hands, and if you watch the McGregor fight, Yeah, McGregor was doing the same thing. Like they were like, "Oh, he's trained in boxing, this and that." Yeah, but as soon as you get uncomfortable, you revert back to what you know.
Yes,
and that's what that is.
But my whole point was, I dropped the link. If anybody wants to jump up here, man, I dropped the link, man, because
one of the fanboys in there.
Yeah, because I was definitely saying that I was like, I'm not a McGregor fan. I'm not even a boxing fan. But I was like, in my mind, I was thinking like, why tarnish the legacy? Take a chance and fight one of these guys and lose. But you guys turned me around from that. I'm like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just easy money for them, and more than likely he's not going to get touched anyway. And you were like, would you bet on Tate? I'm like, yeah, I would absolutely bet on the underdog. Why not? You know what I mean? Because the odds would be so great. You know what I mean? That would be a good payday if in fact he did get a lucky punch in.
Yeah, but I mean, would I bet on him seriously? Would I go around like, yo, this, it's going down? No. But would I throw $50 over there? Yeah.
Yeah, drop $50-$100 just to see what happens. It's a long shot bet.
Bro, if you got in the ring with Mayweather, I would throw $50 on that. Like, you know what? He might catch you. All we gotta do is, put a pretty girl in the front row. Mayweather look over there and catch him with
distracted.
Get distracted. Great right height. Catch with that overhand right. The problem is, you might hit him. He might be like, "That's all you got."
Right.
That's it. Are we serious? Right? Okay.
Yeah. Just like when Martin had Hearns on the Martin show.
Yeah.
When Martin, come out looking like that.
Bro, I told you what happened when the Olympic boxing team came to brag, right? I ain't tell you about that?
No, you told me, but go ahead and tell the story.
Man. All right, y'all.
Wait. Before you say anything.
You gotta do the thing.
Everybody sit down, please. It's story time. It's story time.
All right, go ahead and tell the story.
All right. So we're at the gym working out, and the U.S. Olympic boxing team would work out at Bragg. I guess they had really nice facilities there. I don't know.
So at Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Yeah, they was in there. The main big gym at the post with the big pool.
Yes.
So but we go in there. We'd be lifting weights and doing stuff. Like we do. So we're in there working out one day, and they had the boxing guys in there. They was in there boxing. So we're watching this stuff, and we're up there cutting up.
Was this before or after you got the scroll?
This was after. This is after.
Oh, and, so you really on some hua Superman shit.
I was running my mouth. And so I'm in there with some people, and Piggy's there, everybody's there. So we in there and just talking smack, and I guess they got tired of it. And they was like, you guys want to come in the ring? So I'm like, yeah, a couple of us like, yeah, we'll get up in there, ain't no problem. So, I go in there first. And so I'm in there like with the heavyweight dudes, because I'm like 220, right, at the time. So I'm in there with the heavyweight dudes. They're putting the helmet on me, they're putting the gloves on me, all that stuff, right? And the coach or the trainer took the heavyweight dude out and put me in there with some guy that was like 140 pounds.
So like a Mayweather size dude.
Yeah, like a dude, like that, like a little dude. And he looked little to me, like, like a child, like Bigfoot with a Ken doll, what I mean? It was just wasn't even right. And so, I'm in there, I'm laughing about it. I'm like, man, this dude's gonna get hurt. And the trainer told me, he's like, nah, we took him out so you don't get hurt too bad. And I'm like, really? Now, mind you, I was nice in my hands. I could fight. I'm nice in my hands. I'm not, And so we get up in there, hands up, I'm like, I'm ready, hands up here. And the dude just he's walking, like he's just kind of walking. So we're moving around. So I punched him. I punched at him with it's when you remember the details. I punched him with the left. I punched at him. And, dude just kind of moved. He was laughing. Mind you, he didn't have a helmet on. I got the full head. He didn't have that on. And so I'm like, okay. So I faked with the left and tried to come back with the right. I ain't never been hit that many times up and down the side of my rib cage. I think a drop of pee came out because it caught me in the kidney.
I mean,
bro,
you pissed your pants, boy. You pissed your pants.
Like when your parents are whooping your ass as a little kid, you be jumping around like, oh, shit.
You doing this? Well, you doing this, man?
Bro, that dude, I ain't never been hit like that. And that shit hurt. I'm like, this little dude. And bro, I'm like, and I'm going backwards. Like I'm hitting the ropes going backwards. Dude still hit me. And I'm like slapping his hands, trying to slap his hands away. And I wasn't even hitting his hands. I'm like slapping. I'm like, how was he missing? How am I missing? And finally, the dude got in the ring, like, okay. And, and I was like, damn, I walked out the ring quietly. And the dude I was fighting was like, you got something else to say? I was like, no, I'm good.
You're like, no, sir. Sir, no, sir. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Other cats is going in there like, man, well, Swan, you ain't got none. You don't know how, everybody going in there getting lit up. I don't think one of them dudes got touched. I don't think one of them dudes got touched. You know, now mind you, we ain't boxers. You know, I think who was it? I think Lorenzo might have said that he boxed, like he had boxing, something like that. But ain't nobody no real boxers. They got lit up, man. Them dudes didn't get touched. You know, and these are amateurs, and we are obvious amateurs, but they fight. And these weren't old men. These dudes were like our age. You know, they was like between probably 18 and 21, maybe.
Damn, been fighting their whole life though. They've been fighting their whole adult life. And you come in there like, I'm finna show y'all something. If I'd have been there, you know what I would have said after that was over, man?
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Man, that was a rough bad. It was, you know, the sad part is like motherfuckers like wanted to make fun of you, but they couldn't say nothing. They was like, yeah. You know how that go, right? You know, they'd be like, yeah.
We talk about this all the time, bro. If you ain't a man if you ain't never got your ass kicked. This brother right here just told you how some dude just toyed with his ass, made him pee on himself.
Bruh, I got back to the unit, man. You know, when cats of the unit was talking about it, man. But wasn't nobody really like, you should have handled that. No, they was all like, what was you thinking?
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I didn't even shoot my son. You know, JD took them boxing classes for like 2 years. And you know, at first I used to hold the pad so he could hit, you know, and I could move him, and you know, like I would slap him upside the head a little bit. Bro, he got, you know, a little fast at the end, bro. I was having to move my head a little bit. I think he was taking shots.
Oh,
you know, I think he was taking some shots on the under. But I mean, like, dude, you messing with real boxers, people that actually box. I don't care if you were, you know, kickboxer, you a taekwondo master, or what's Steven Seagal do? Sandwich master.
Yeah, sandwich master. Yeah,
cheeseburger
pie. He eating pie. That's what he doing.
Yeah,
what technique is that? Like, yeah, we do eating pie technique.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. You can't mess with them people, man. You know what I mean? That's like dudes that walk in the gym talking about, you know, playing hoop with D1 athletes or pro athletes. I'm gonna go play ball with them dudes, man. I went to North Carolina to play hoop with them dudes, man, and got humiliated. I was a superstar back in Cali. Got humiliated messing around with them D1 dudes, man. It ain't no joke. Man, what you texting?
I'm looking at something because Money Mike and Brother Lincoln supposed to be on the show. I think it's today at 8 p.m.
Money Mike is Cat Williams' character from Friday, the Christmas one.
Is it? I don't follow Cat Williams at all.
He named himself Money Mike
at all. I think we're on.
Cat Williams was the one was holding dudes nuts with the vice grips. Man, come on.
I don't fuck with Cat Williams, man. I mean, just to keep it 100. Nothing against Cat Williams. I just don't. You know
Cat
what I mean?
Like,
huh?
Cat Williams is funny.
Yes, he is. I just don't fuck with him. It's a lot of comedians out there. You know what I mean? So I don't fuck with Cat Williams. He's funny. I like listening to him in his interviews. I mean, he's always on. You can't never turn him off. You know what I mean? You saw that. You saw that in real life.
That little kid beat his ass. He turned off though.
Exactly. Still didn't turn off. He was just getting hit. Still talking shit. Who was beating his ass?
Ain't you got class?
Pink. Boy, you shouldn't be hitting your pink. You know what I mean? Elders. Pink. That little boy got into his man. Look, and that was all Cat Williams. I don't rock with Cat Williams like that, man. But he's one of the funniest to ever do it. You know what I mean? He mastered his art. You know what I mean? So I give him credit for that, bro. Like I said,
he's a little dude. He's getting it though. He's getting it.
Absolutely.
Like I said, he tried to get out in there. He was about to get stepped on because he's about 3 feet tall.
Like
about
little
60
ant.
pounds, soaking wet.
He was like, "Oh, my bad."
Just in there, put him in your purse. We'll take him out later so we can play with him.
So should put him in a crate. Just put him in a crate over there with the other dogs. You know what I mean? Oh, my favorite Marines in the house, man. Brother Marcus, what's good, bro? What's good? Welcome. Shout out to the deal saying I really want to know podcast. Salute to the panel and chat. I personally think Floyd should box with Andrew Tate. It would be dope as fuck. Now, he's a Marine before you go crazy.
No,
he's
he
a
wouldn't.
Marine.
I don't give a shit. No, he wouldn't. Motherfucker, go chew your crowns and shut the fuck up. That shit would not be dope. That shit would not be dope.
But this is my favorite. This is my favorite Devil Dog, though.
That shit would be corny.
This is my favorite Devil Dog, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, go ahead, talk and dude, jump on the chat and do your RR, whatever y'all Marines do. Yeah, RR Marine stuff.
He's probably like just like this. That's fucked up.
I don't know. I don't even like I said, like Tate hasn't. It's nothing that I saw out there or Tate talking about it or anybody talking about them two fight. I just had the thought and I said something to my dude Jay Swans, and he been verbally trying to beat my ass ever since.
I was forced to give him the backhand.
And he's tried.
Normally I don't do the backhand because I find that to be just overly offensive. I find it the open hand is usually enough.
You know what I mean? But here's the thing, though.
I had to call my people and your people.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That would be a lot of money. Like, Tate being who he is right now, the whole world's trying to talk about him now. Like the dude they love to hate. But the thing is, Mayweather's a bad boy too. So who would be the good guy in that fight?
Mayweather would be like, man, look, please, let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how to be an asshole.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna show you how to really troll. And that's like, like you said, it's $100 million. Plus you giving up most of the door and pay-per-view to him as well. So
ever since he and 50 Cent broke up, he ain't been right.
Oh, see, there you go. That's crazy but true. Crazy but true, brother. And as you should watch. You should watch what Fauzi Tube said to KSI, bro. Pre-fight, he said, "I will touch like you never been touched before." Pause. Yeah, big pause. Yeah. That's
he didn't mean that shit. He meant that shit in the biblical sense.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And then brother Lincoln,
he was
that movie
right in the colon.
Right in the colon. Yeah. See. And canceled, just like that. Like you gonna get me canceled before Fresh and Fit, boy.
We used a medical term. He was gonna touch him right in his colon with his peni.
That's crazy. Brother Lincoln was saying that movie was so funny. Don't be sorry, 304. Be careful.
I don't know what that means.
It must be from that movie you're talking about. I've never watched anything from Cat Williams.
You never watched Friday? Man,
which one? He was in the first Fridays. That's the only one I watched.
He was in the Christmas one.
I watched the first Friday, man. That's it.
You ain't watched, man. You ain't even black.
Hey, man, I'm saying I like the good stuff. I hate it when it gets watered down.
Schindler's List, didn't you?
Schindler's List. Yeah, I did. Why wouldn't he? That's art. Come on, bro. That's historical take, man. Come on. And we stop talking about it. Just to get me canceled. Stop talking about it. No, we're not gonna go there. Yeah, stay on the Ice Cube shit. Ice Cube was an artist. Yeah, I mean, shit. Did you watch what was that Family Trip or wherever the fuck that was when he had the kids? What was that Ice Cube movie?
I support my black brothers in all instances. Free Ice Cube. No, Ice Cube ain't locked up. I watched Ice Cube's basketball league 3-on-3. That's horrible. It's like watching old guys play hoop. Yeah, it's horrible.
He's making money off of that. Han's in the house. What's good, bro? Yeah, super pause. Yeah, that was back to the gay stuff.
I didn't say nothing. I was saying medical stuff.
That wasn't for you. That was, Miss AKA ladies in the house. What's good, love? Welcome. Yeah, we over here just talking shit, man. We dropped the link. I don't know. Anybody want to come up here and talk about?
Because they can't say that. Ain't nobody supporting you. They're like, yeah, you're right. Mayweather slapped him.
Yeah, apparently. I lost that argument.
We need the hardcore fanboys. I know they're there. They probably what do you call ninja watching?
Yeah, ninja watching from the clouds,
man, walking back and forth, pacing,
trying to get in. Like I want to it's in there. They just had to hit enter. Like they already put the link in there. Just
they in the basement, and their mom says, "Shut up."
That's why y'all got to build yourself up. That's why you got to be the best version of yourself. You got to get out of your parents' house. You got to get your own. You know what I mean?
Stay at your parents' house. Let them pay all the bills. And you know what? Internet porn is free. Handle it.
That's crazy. But real quick, brother Marcus, you still active Marine? You still in the Corps, bro? If so, where you stationed, man? Where are you right now, man? Because like I said, I love Marines, bro. Wherever we got deployed, there were always Marines there, man. There were always Marines there. I love Marines. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm not Navy, so it's a different kind of love. We ain't got our names on our butt. It's a different kind of love. I'm not. It's respect. You know what I mean? That relationship, that relationship between the Marine Corps and the Navy, man, that's their business, man. We outsiders.
You know what's a problem when they hand you a razor, but they let you keep a beard. Just saying, Navy.
What are you gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with this? You'll figure it out. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. It was always kind of, I don't know.
They'd be like, he shoots and he scores. That's a colon joke for y'all simple ones.
Oh, yeah, that was over my head. I was like, I don't even know.
That's sophisticated, man. I'm sophisticated like that.
No, you ain't. You know what I mean? Like, I be hearing this. So yeah,
Yo,
Andrew
man,
Tate.
Get back on your Andrew Tate.
Yeah, that was my thing about Tate, man. I was just like,
So how's it gonna be?
Mayweather's older. I mean, it's like, I get it. Like, if he didn't take it serious, like, I was just looking at Tate, like, dude got some power behind the punch. Like, it's like almost a heavyweight. I'm like, if he caught him, it's over. It's not like he was fighting Jake Paul, like this a YouTuber ain't never really fought before. He got the best camp in the world. He was training like a
He
month.
training.
He was training, but he still didn't have that experience.
He
You
was
got somebody
slow.
like
Mayweather wasn't even trying. Like, and it's funny because like even the Jake Paul dude was like, well, you know, I was hanging with him. No, you were sitting there. Mayweather was doing to you what he does to everybody.
I thought he said he was hanging on him. You know what I mean? I was surprised Floyd could even hold his big ass up, bro. Because like, man, the win you need to fight, bro. I mean, people don't understand. Like, you want to work out, just go to the gym, jump rope, hit the heavy bag, speed bag, and then go just shadow box for
just put on
4 minutes.
Put on them 16-ounce gloves and just hold your hands up for about 3 minutes,
bro.
Yeah, that is, man.
Man, that's you want to talk about workout.
I got that. I got that boxing thing right here, the Paladin thing.
Yeah,
man. You know, I'll be messing with that, bro. That's a lot of work. And then we got those. We're taking those boxing classes at the gym, working out. Naya and I, man, you go in there and go do 3 minutes in the ring. It's a wrap, man. Like
it's a wrap. Throwing punches for 3 minutes, dancing around for 3 minutes. So
and then getting hit because you got to keep your core tight. You know what I mean? You got to keep your core tight because you get hit. Like I said, drop a P, come out. Y'all laughing, but get hit in the kidneys. I dare you. I dare you get hit in the kidney. Little drop of pee come out.
Ain't no pee coming out because I'm gonna go to the bathroom first.
I say some of y'all gonna get an erection because y'all freaky like that. Weird.
Hey man, see, there you go. Ain't no wrong.
There's a good. Look,
there's a good type of weirdo and there's a bad type of weirdo.
Look at
I'm just saying.
I bet you Han laughing right now. Like, yeah, he right.
There's a good type of weirdo and there's a bad type of weirdo. So, you know what I mean? When we get into the good type, I got some kinks. I got some weirdo stuff. And I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Come on, bro.
They don't know.
They don't know. They don't know.
You got to pay for that information.
Yes, there's a good weirdo and there's a bad weirdo. You know what I mean? We're not gonna get into the bad weirdo, but yeah, now if I'm gonna get into the ring, I'm peeing first, bro. Because I can't. That's embarrassing, man. Having that run down your leg and everything, bro. Everybody watching.
I said, just a drop came out. Just a drop.
Yeah, you say just a drop. It was
like
a lot.
Like when your grandma sneezed really hard.
Man, leave Nana out of this. Leave Nana out of this.
Yo.
But that was my whole point. I'm like, if he climbed into the ring and got knocked out or something like that by a YouTuber or by like a kickboxer or whatever, I thought it would really mess up his legacy. But now I'm thinking about, like y'all said, it doesn't mean anything.
Nope. You know what I mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
Right. If nothing else, it'll make his legacy even better because he pimped somebody else. You know, he'd be having these fools sign these crazy contracts. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll fight you, but you're going to pay me every dime that you have. And they'll sign it. Because, like you said, it's all about clout, right?
It's all about clout. Tate said it in the video, and he was like, yeah, so the fight was boring. Yeah, whatever. I won $100 million. Next fight. You know what I mean? So, and that's just it. Okay, you knocked me out. Great. I got $100 million for you knocking me out.
What was my man saying the other day? He's like, I'll get in the ring with Tyson. You know what I mean? They pay me enough money. As long as it got 6 zeros behind it, you know what I mean? I'll get in the ring with Tyson.
Yeah, no, I like being able to talk and walk and chew food. I don't care. You couldn't pay me enough to get into a round. Bro, what if Tyson just went crazy? He went savage on you. What are you gonna do?
Bro, I'll do like Spinks did. As soon as he throw a fist up,
fine, freaky dicky. Get knocked down by the wind. Get knocked down. Come out.
Be like sitting there laying on the mat, looking at the ref count with one eye open.
Telling him to hurry up. Hurry up and count, man. Hurry up. 10.
Man, I watched a Tyson documentary, man. That dude said that he fought somebody and he was irritated because, he had got like gonorrhea or something, got clap or something, and was mad when he walked in the ring because the doctor, he gave him a shot before he he couldn't get the medication before the fight because it would go against the boxing rules.
Oh, so he had to fight with it?
He was fighting like, man, I'm pissing razor blades fighting. He said, I had to go to knock him out real quick so I can go back and get the medication. That's what he did. And then he said another time that he was on his way to the ring and saw some girl, and he told her like she was by the corner. He said, yeah, let's get together and do something later. I'll be done in a minute. and went there and knocked the dude out.
And came right back. So you ready to go?
So
yeah,
yo,
Tyson was something special, bro. That was a savage, bro.
Like I said, I think if you're a boxing purist, I mean, you're definitely gonna say Mayweather's the greatest of all time because all Mayweather did was dodge and score points. You know, you couldn't hit him; he would just touch you with a jab. You know, he wasn't trying to hurt nobody. And but if you are like, you know, most people, like, you know, you just like boxing. I mean, you're gonna look at Ali, you're gonna look at Tyson. I mean, especially Tyson, because Tyson just, you know, knocked dudes out.
Yeah, you're gonna look at Foreman. Foreman came back when he was old and was knocking people out.
Foreman hitting people. You know what I mean? Foreman he hit people so hard, all his kids named after him. They're all George Foreman. He got girls called her name George. You know what I mean? What's your daughter named George? Yeah, you're right. That's a good idea. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
that's what it is. So, but as far as like Tate having a chance, no chance whatsoever. I mean, if Tate was a boxer and had been boxing for the last 15 years, you know, I'd be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Definitely. But he's a kickboxer, you know, and you revert back to what you know. Like I said, he humiliated McGregor, and McGregor is in his prime.
Yeah.
You know?
Great point. And
faster. I would argue that McGregor's way faster than Tate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Smaller, faster, more agile. You know what I mean? I get that. You're right. I mean, again, my biggest thing was like, why take the chance on your legacy? But you guys made an excellent point. It's not going to affect his legacy whatsoever. That being the case, then yeah, go fight whoever. I mean, if you can get Goliath in there, man.
I just saw the chat there, man. That's funny. Did I say that?
Brother, another pause knocking up dudes. Yeah, you did say that, man. Another big pause.
Yo, because my mind is still back there with Caitlyn Jenner.
His CTE acting up, y'all. Give him a little bit of, give him a little leeway. He'll be all right.
Yeah, yo, I didn't mean knocking up. I mean knocking down. I don't know if it even
knocking up dudes. So yeah, no one wants to jump in. So all right, Jay Swan's won this one. You know what I mean? And this is another thing, men. You gotta be. Men should not have that need to be right. Leave that to whoever. Men gotta stand up and I stand corrected. Yeah. Jay Swan's won this. He won this argument, in my opinion, hands down.
You gotta be able to admit when you're not right. Now, when it comes to winning, though, man, you better go all in. You better knock the board over. You still ain't got that video when we knocking over the chessboard.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy right here, he ain't gonna lose. He'll be
That way,
come on, man.
Brown take no L's.
He sure doesn't.
When I do the alphabet, I leave L out. What is it like the super blood? Can't say no C's.
Yeah.
I mean, what you mean? I took a boss? Man, I never took a boss.
Yeah, man, that blew my mind when I came across a real OG. They was on that, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't say any B's or C's or whatever. Man, that blew my mind. Like the way he was saying
how they talk like that.
Yeah, man, that's Cali for you.
That's shout to my man. Is it Big Ja?
Yeah, Big Ja. Yeah.
Be having a
shout out to Big Ja. That's funny.
I do cats like that, man. I used to laugh, like for real. Nah, Buzz, you know what's up.
Thank God I didn't grow up out there, man. I mean, I don't know if I would have made it. You know what I mean? Definitely wouldn't have made it out of the streets.
Yo, every cat I knew when I was in the Army, it seemed like every cat I knew was a Blood or a Crip, except me. I'd be like, they'd be like, where you from? I'd be like, outside LA. Oh, what set you claim? Canyon High.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Yeah, a whole nother thing. Like, nah, bro, I ain't in that bubble. But
like,
but yeah.
My parents, you know, they actually got me a car and gave me money and stuff, so I didn't have to do all that. Right. I was a top G, even when I was a lowercase G.
So there you have it, man. So okay, Mayweather should in fact fight Andrew Tate or whoever else comes along with $100 million. Oh
yeah, you got the bread. Yeah, you know, it costs
for $100 million. Matter of fact, let's start a GoFundMe. We need $100 million so Jay Swan can go fight Floyd Mayweather.
Yes.
At the MGM Grands. Let's get that started. We need $100 million, man. So send in y'all pennies.
And I guarantee that money will go just where it needs to go, because you will see a fight like you've never seen before. Just send me your money. All you all you citizens.
Yeah, all you citizens. Send me your money. But so yeah, like he should, and Mayweather will absolutely win if they let you bet on it. Like Tate, whoever's fighting Mayweather is going to be a heavy underdog. Like you said, I would definitely throw the money on the underdog.
I would throw $50 a Tate. I mean, he might get a lucky punch in, but I would throw 150 in Mayweather. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you'll have to bet 500 just to win $1. That's how hard it would be, brother. Ness. Nah, you said they got knocked out, but the kids made look like they got knocked up.
Oh, that's you. You might want Paul. Nah, don't ever say that again. Don't you ever say, hey, don't you ever do that again.
Nah.
Yeah, there you go. That's better. Don't you?
Nah. Say whatever I want, man. But this was fun.
That's like when grown men be talking and one be sounding like air escaping from a tire. Don't do that. That's when the men be talking, you get that one dude to be like, yes. Don't talk like that.
And who talk like that, bro?
Really?
I've never seen that.
Bro, I grew up in California.
All right, we're gonna stop before I get canceled. Now I know where you're going with this. No.
Yo, I look at you. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, no. I see where you're going with this. No.
Hey,
no.
we are all God's children.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on. Let's move on, Airborne. It is time. Our work is done here. Let's move on. This has been a fun hour, bro. This has been a fun hour, man.
You got some more stuff in there. Hold on. You got some more stuff.
How's Money Mike, man? What's good? Money Mike's in the house, bro. What's good? Who's the top boxer fighter right now? I don't know, man. I'm not into.
Yeah, ain't nobody out there worth watching.
I'm not into that. You have to be like Tyson level or Mayweather level to even get my attention.
Yeah, you ain't even getting nobody's attention. You know what I mean?
Well, it was the big heavyweight fight. Black dude and some savage looking heavy set.
They all fat now. You know what I mean? They ain't like, it ain't even fun to watch no more.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the dude.
You know what? You know who the top fighter right now is? Jada Pinkett Smith. Because she knocking them out, boy.
You want to talk about top G's? Top G's.
Jada knocking them out, boy.
Top G's? Look what she did. Look what she
Wilder
doing.
versus Fury. Yeah.
Fury, that was the fight. Yeah. The Wilder Fury fight, I saw that. They were going at it, bro. I had to give it to them, like, man.
But they getting ready to fight again, though. Like, they fought like 2 times already. They getting ready to fight again because ain't nobody else out there.
But you know what's sad about all this, right? What I really dislike most about all this is the YouTubers and these non-pro fighters are making more money than the real fighters. And that's sad, man. You know what I mean? Even Tate said that. They're like, bro, I ain't making money as a 4-time world champion. He had 4 different belts at the same time.
He was a kickboxer. Ain't no money in kickboxing.
And he said that. He was like, you got the MMA guys, the kickboxing guys. He was like, even at the top level, like when you get into the pro boxing world, you don't make money until you get, like, you know what I mean? And even now, because people want to see a spectacle. It's not, like you said, they don't really appreciate the fight. They want to see a spectacle now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and these boxers, like, I don't know these boxers, but, bro, man.
The top boxer right now, Jada Smith. She killing him. She done knocked out Will 6'4", 200 pounds. She done knocked him out.
Yeah. Brother O's in the house. What's good, man? Man, it's been a while. Hope you still growing strong. Yes, sir. Thank you. We're doing good, man. Thanks for coming through all the way from South Africa, man. All the way from, so Brother O's in the house, man. Yeah, and I just think it's sad that these guys dedicate their lives to this. And, then you got some YouTuber. You know what I mean? Brother Ness is funny how DL Ice Wave is docking his convo. Yeah. IS Wave? What's that? I don't know what that is, brother. And that's, I'm trying to figure that out.
This was V. That was weird. Yeah.
Money Mike, like Jada knocking out entire legacies. Yeah, she's tough, bro. Like, man, she's single-handedly. You know what I mean? When she step up, this is a wrap, man. At the end of whatever she dealing with, at the end, it's going to be winner and still top G, Jada. You know what I'm saying? I'll take your stuff. Pinkett Smith.
But she hit Will Smith, Chris Rock, Martin Lawrence, Disney. All in one
she don't care, man. She ain't taking no prisoners, bro. That's the fight I want to see. You know what I mean? Andrew Tate and Jada Smith.
I don't think you want to do that. Jada just have him killed. She crazy like that, bro. And got dudes jocking her like that too. What you want me kill him, Jada? She be like, yes. And I
That's
let you
crazy.
I let you smell my chair.
My chair.
Just like that. Okay.
Jada killing it, bro. Jada killing it, man. Yeah, Money Mike. Yo, Money Mike, man. Are we on for tonight? Are you and Lincoln coming on tonight? Or is that tomorrow night?
Like that. You should say we doing a show, not we on tonight.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody worried about you, man. Like the way you sound. That's not even a part
I'm trying to look out for you. I'm trying to look out for you.
Saying, man, like
your legacy, right?
We doing this. Okay, are we doing the show tonight?
Doing shows about colons. Yes, the colon is a very sensitive organ.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. See what I mean, man? Like when you become so tight that y'all family, you feel me? You can't get rid of nobody. I think we talked about this. It's like, man, yeah. I'm like, bro, I ain't messing with you no more. Like, please. Where am I going? We in. We 30 years plus in, bro. Ain't nobody going nowhere. You stuck. You stuck. Like Juvenile said, you came up with them niggas, huh? You stuck with them niggas, huh? Like, yeah.
I thought we was doing better. See,
man, apparently not.
People. I think
apparently not.
I think he threw an ER at the end of that one.
Scam likely. Brother Dusto's in the house. What's good, bro?
I get a man sitting there from California. He's like just nodding like, yes.
Why do I do this?
We're trying to do better, y'all. We're trying to set the example.
No, we're not. No, we are not. No,
I'm trying to use big words.
Yeah.
I worked on that one all day. Example. I worked on it all day. 3
syllables. We getting there. We getting there. Brother Dusto, man, we were talking about Andrew Tate and Floyd Mayweather fight, and I was like, Mayweather shouldn't take the fight if it became a thing. I was worried about his legacy. Like, Tate could win, and I lost that argument, bro. That's what we were talking about. I lost that argument. You know what? If that fight were to happen, Mayweather's just going to get $100 million plus and laugh. Yeah, and Tate, but I mean, again, that's not even something in the works right now.
Yeah.
That's not even a thought.
But if y'all want to send the $100 million GoFundMe to my account, I will ensure that it goes towards that fight.
And yeah, $100 million and Jay Swans to go fight Mayweather or Tate.
I will train. I will train in the Maldives and the Greek Isles, and I will, your money will. I will train. I'll have to buy myself a new home to train in. It's probably going to be about 15,000, 20,000 square feet.
That's right. And then Money Mike's like, yeah, tonight 8 p.m. Tonight at 8 p.m. on this channel, man, we're gonna have Brother Lincoln and Money Mike on here, man. These dudes I met in Dallas at that Fresh and Fit event, and these guys are out here just making it happen. We're gonna be on tonight, and we're gonna be talking about just trying to level up. These are 2 young men who are out there trying to get it. You know what I mean? They're trying to get it. They're putting in the work now. And you know what I mean? I wanted to have them on the show and they could talk about, their experiences, what they're doing out there trying to make it. You know what I mean? Like what it takes and what they're encountering.
I'm gonna have to listen in.
It's gonna be a good one, bro.
If you have some bullshit, I'm gonna say something, right?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they know. It's what it is. I'm pretty sure they know. And here's the thing, brothers, when y'all do the show, don't wear sunglasses. I'm telling you now.
No, wear that shit. Wear that shit. Wear them sunglasses and have a cigar. And have that Beyonce wing going slightly in the background so your shirt can flap. You corny ass motherfuckers.
You see where this is going. Y'all know how we rock. We play, hey, man. We hit hard over here, man. So Jay Swans is going to be in the chat. He's going to have a link. He's going to be 8 o'clock. I will
crawl up in you so deep, you will taste my fist.
Pause.
From the back.
Pause.
No, ain't no pause.
Please pause.
That way. Yeah. Man, that's some corny shit, bro. I be watching these cats over there with sunglasses. And you know what's funny? Okay, so I told D this too early. So like the sunglasses and cigar, that's what all the ballers are doing, right? That's what all the rich dudes are doing. I live around a bunch of rich dudes. My people are filthy rich, and I ain't never seen none of them. With sunglasses and cigar with a Cuban shirt standing there to my woo.
Yeah, Jay Swans had me riding around his neighborhood, and I'm looking at these houses, and some of these houses I look in the backyard. I'm like, bro, is that a helipad? He's like, yeah, that's a helipad out there. That dude don't wear sunglasses. He got a helicopter. Fucking helicopter Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm going on record right now. I get a house with a helicopter in the backyard. I ain't never taking sunglasses off. I'm always have sunglasses on. I'm gonna be like, I'm
gonna get a pilot jacket.
Yes. A fucking white scarf. I'm gonna be walking around like, are you flying it? No, I'm not the pilot, but it's mine.
You know what that is? That's new money versus I didn't discover money versus welcome to the club. You know what I mean? Right. Like I stopped wearing Jordans, man. For real. Like I ain't even bought Jordans in a minute. One, because I'm like that now. I just be in my flip flops, the flippy floppies walking around, getting pedicures and such. So I get that. Yeah. But nah, because it ain't because it don't mean no. Nah, but the pedicure is all about it, man. Look, if you don't know, you better ask somebody.
No, I get pedicures though. Can't mess up the satin sheets, bro. You can't be messing up the silk and satin sheets, scarring up the girls, man. You got to keep the toes under control. Y'all take that, young dudes. Yeah, y'all go get your toes done, bro. Don't put no polish on them, bro.
Real.
Don't do that.
But there's real money, and real money you don't know is there until it hits you. Kind of fake new money, they're gonna show you all day long. Look at Jay-Z in 1995 versus JD in 2020. The Jay-Z in 2020, look at the difference.
It's big money there. You know what I'm saying? Brother Dusto, Scams Likely, DL saying I really want to know podcast. Hit me up this weekend. I may have a 4-day weekend in zone. Let's try to do something Saturday, bro. Let's go get a drink, man. And, let's chase some of these 304s. Why not? I ain't got nothing else to do. So Saturday, man, I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up early Saturday, man. We'll figure it out. Yep. And brother goes on to say, it will sell, would be worth the risk. Would it be worth the risk? And they're talking about the fight.
The fight? I don't know if it even sell. Oh, you know what? The weirdos. Yeah, them weirdos.
Come on, think about that, bro. Like if Tate fights anybody, if Tate fights anyone, I mean, you're talking millions of dudes right off rip. Like none of them popped in here, but that's gonna sell, man.
Yeah, them weirdos.
You know what I mean? And if it's someone like you know what I mean, like a Mayweather, come on, bro. That's all they'll be talking about. You saw what happened with McGregor and Mayweather, and then even that, I was like, come on, man.
But see, the thing was with that fight is people thought, well, white people. Sorry, man. They thought McGregor could beat him. Do you think that? No, okay, never mind. Not all. No, my bad. I'll get to the bad. It wasn't white people.
it was the Irish. It wasn't white folks. It was the Irish. There's too many.
Oh yeah, we don't like the Irish. We don't like them.
You about to get me canceled, man? Why you keep trying to get me canceled? I have a whole bunch of dudes running around, a bunch of leprechauns chasing me down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Running around, biting on my ankles.
Man, they drink a lot, bro. Yeah, they love to fight, man.
Getting mad, talking about, you try to get my Lucky Charms. But them cats was going crazy. And then, you got I said, you had people thinking that McGregor actually beat him. It was like Great White Hype, the movie Great White Hype. They was all pumped up like McGregor could do this. McGregor could do this. Nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
Nothing.
You're right.
And the sad part was Mayweather was like laughing about it. You know what I mean? Like laughing about it. Like, come on now.
All the way to the bank, he got paid. So like you guys, I'm on y'all camp now. Like Mayweather can't lose. He takes $100 million plus to take a fight, and the other person's only going to get clout out of it, and maybe a couple coins. And they got to figure out a way to parlay that into something. Dude,
well, I don't know if he lose that much clout. Look at Jake Paul. Like he ain't, he's trying his best to keep it relevant. Well, I'm suing him. No, you ain't, because you signed the contract.
Yeah, you signed that, bro. I mean? I'm pretty sure your attorneys are like, you're not getting anything out of this, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, but I'll get clout.
Yeah, he's trying to keep it alive, So it wouldn't even be. I don't think it would really sell because it wouldn't be as serious. I mean, some people would buy it, but it would not be as big as like, Pacquiao. Hell, I don't know if it'd be as big as Tyson fighting Roy Jones, which was a joke. The geriatric fight.
Yeah, I don't know because I'm not a boxing fan. I'm just basing it on right now. The kind of hype around Tate right now at this moment. If they were to come out tomorrow and announce a fight, I think it would do fairly well for that genre. Definitely more than the Jake Paul fight.
I think Obama fighting Tyson. Obama fighting Trump would garner more money.
Yo, who would win that fight? Trump. Who would win? Obama?
Because he's black.
Everything you can to get me canceled, bro. This is our show, man. Like all my success is your success. Why are you trying to get us canceled, bro?
I'm looking over here, man. I've been feeling my man's going. He's gonna be talking about me later.
See, your friends don't know how militant you is. They don't know how militant you is, bro.
Trump will have a heart attack. All that
Hey, but look,
McDonald's.
but you know what though?
Hey,
I'll be Trump.
Obama
I'll be Trump's hype guy. I'll be the guy walking in front of Trump, walking to the ring. Am I the meanest? Showing up.
Bruh.
Am I the prettiest?
You know why Obama would win? Because he's been fighting Michelle for like 25, 30 years now.
Ooh, now you got black folks coming after us, man. We got the Irish coming after us, man. We got black folks coming after us, the alphabet community coming after us, bro, for real. You know what I mean? Brother Lincoln, because we were telling Brother Lincoln and Money Mike about the glasses, like, run it, we want all the smoke. If y'all wear them glasses, y'all getting all the damn smoke. Because this man's trying to get smoke from everybody, man. We got 3 communities coming after us right now.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, do it.
Money Mike, don't hate the player, hate the game, Jay Swans. You know what I'm saying? And then,
Really?
Yeah, Brother
Really?
Lincoln, this is about the other stuff. No, he's like,
bro,
he's talking about the glasses. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Bro, you ain't even got in the gym.
No, Money Mike stays in the gym, man. He's a personal trainer.
You ain't in the game. You ain't even in the game.
We'll get there. Money Mike, he's trying to say you still in the practice fields. What he's trying to say, man.
Hey, Money Mike, won't you come on up and you can wait at the gate of my community with my security people.
But Money Mike can get right in, bro, because he's Latino, but he don't look like us. So
he definitely can't get in.
He get right in. He don't look like us. He high yellow. Pretty Rick is what they called him. He look like
up here. They know.
Say they know. You ain't from around these parts, boy, huh?
That's right. The security be like, Mr. Swanson, you have a visitor.
Yeah, y'all security is something else. I don't want to get talking about that. It won't even be funny. It won't even be funny. You get me talking about y'all security, you won't be. Yeah, dude might get missing one of these days. I'm just saying, dude turn up missing.
He said, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, he's talking about, and he was talking about the glasses. You gotta understand, I ain't been scrolling, so we're trying to catch up on the chat. I'm gonna catch up right now, brother. Nas, new money is a good thing since inherited money makes you soft too. It could, man. Money can make you soft, bro. Okay. Success. Real talk, fellas. Real quick. Success can make you soft. You know what I mean? I know. I look back where I came from, and I look where I am, and it's like, wow, I'm pretty successful, but I could be so much more successful. So the more success I've gotten, the softer I have gotten. You tend to get lazy. Come on, like Jay Swanson sitting right next to a pool. He's in his living room. You know what I mean? So it's hard to.
Right, I really am. Like I said, I'm just saying.
It's hard to maintain that hunger, that fire as you're getting more successful. So I always salute those dudes who can manage to keep that focus. And we're going to be talking about that tonight with Brother Lincoln and Money Mike.
Y'all could want that new money you want. I'll take the old money. Quietly, my goal is to make sure my kids ain't got to work. Never. Quietly, I'm making sure my great grandkids ain't never got work.
Right. And then Brother Ross. Yeah, Brother Ross popped in. What's good, brother?
You way behind on that, bro. Yeah,
I told you I've been sitting here wild and listening to you, man, trying not to get canceled, man. Brother Ross, he's like, Floyd is a pro fighter. I understand Tate is a kickboxing champion, not on the same level. Absolutely. Yeah, he was. He doesn't take any pro fights anymore. And Brother Ross, like, by the way, peace to you, bro. You know what I mean? He's a teacher. Brother Ross is in the trenches where he needs to be. He's leading from the front as he should. He is in the school system in New York. You know what I mean? He's a teacher. He's really good at it. Shout out to you, brother. You know what I mean? We need more brothers like you, because he's affecting kids at the level that they should be. Right there, like right there. Young men and women are looking to him because he's teaching them the way. Shout out to that brother. You know what I mean? Brother Lincoln's damn not white people. Yeah, like he's going. This is we catching up. Brother Nez, if you think Tate fans are weirdos, WWE fans are worse.
That's a fact.
And that's still that's an absolute fact.
WWE fans, they done put wheels on their trailers, on their homes, and now they mobile.
I mean, shit, didn't Trump do like a WWE and he slammed somebody? I want to say years and years ago, like he showed up.
He probably did he? Oh yeah, he did.
In a suit, no less. He was wearing his Trump suit. He got in the ring and he slammed somebody. I was like, bro, that was some G shit. I had to give it to him, bro. I was like, WWE.
You know that's not real, right?
No, it's real. It's real. I can fly off the top rope at 315 pounds and slam somebody on their head and they'll be fine.
Hey, man, you going to make them people mad. They all going to get in their houses and drive over.
They going to get in their houses and drive over, man. Stop it.
Talking about,
I don't care if that community's mad at me. I don't care.
Let me get my mom / my sister, and we're gonna go see DL Saint.
That's already happened quietly. Your people was passing that video around. Those people the one to get in their houses and come see me. I already know that. All right, no, Brother Oz, I don't think us regulars understand the difference between someone who was born to be a fighter slam athlete versus someone who took it up for a while. Floyd never stopped. Yeah, his entire life, man, since he was a kid. Yeah, his entire life.
His whole life he's been that. He don't know nothing else. I mean, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? Brother Lincoln, oh Lord, not the Black Queen. In that part. I don't either. We must have said something that we both missed. You know, we be talking about Brother Dusto, scams likely. I work harder under pressure and when there is a tangible goal. Most people do, but it's just like once you start getting it, I can see how people kind of fall off, man. Like I'm still working now, but I could be working harder. You know what I mean? But I'm at a certain level where it's like I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor when I really should be tripling down on the work if I was, really about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I get it. But I look at where I came from, bro. I'm like, I to this day I can't believe I made it. I can't. I was like, wow, I'm here.
Look, dude, if you gotta kill yourself to get some money, the money ain't worth it. You feel me?
Yeah, all money ain't good money, bro. It's the first thing I learned on the streets, bro. All money ain't good money. You know what I mean? You got to answer for that. For real, for real.
What game I been retired from?
Let me see. Brother Lincoln, oh Lord, my guy Swan's been retired from a game for a minute. All love. Yeah, because it's like you're married, so you're not the same. They still in the trenches.
I won. Exactly. I got brains, beauty, power. Man, I won.
You got brain. You sound like that chick. You sound like that chick in that one movie. I is pretty. I is smart. That's what you sound like right now, bro.
I know. What's wrong with that? I got Naya too.
Brother
that's
Lincoln.
The goal. Hey, that's the goal of the game is to be happy. You feel me? That's the goal of the game. So whatever it takes to make you happy, once you get it, be happy, enjoy it. You know what I mean? You could have all the money in the world, be miserable. I mean, that's a fact, man. You got all the money. I mean, I know cats in here that got crazy money, miserable. You know what I mean? Getting bamboozled by people because they trying to find, some more money or trying to find some happiness. Once you get to where you're happy, man, enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's like eating. If you overeat, I mean, yeah, you get all the food, but you stuffed and uncomfortable. But if you eat to where you're satisfied, it's all good, man. It's lovely. Yep. And that's what it's about.
Yep. Brother Lincoln, don't mess with the trailer trash. Absolutely.
Hey. We didn't say trailer trash. We didn't say trailer trash. You're gonna upset. I told you you're gonna upset them people. They're gonna come. They're gonna bring the pools in the house with their lazy boys off the porch.
Yeah. We get so mad they done left the lazy boy, the inflatable pool, still back in the backyard when they drive off. You know what I mean? Like, Brother Lincoln, you gotta have Jay Swans on. It would be good. So you gotta have Jay Swans on tonight. It would be good.
What time you doing it?
8:00 our time, bro.
I got a wife and friends. I'm sorry, weirdos. I'll jump in for a second.
They jump in for a second. I think we're on for 8:00 our time, Eastern time. We're on for 8, and it's gonna be fun. I gotta
ask Janae if she gonna let me be in for a little bit.
Just gotta get permission. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean, Brother Lincoln? Brother Lincoln, true that. Scams likely. Brother Dusto, the first question should be, what do I need the money for?
You need the money. Look, the reality is you need money. Look, people say money can't buy happiness. That's a lie. You need money to be happy. I mean, at least in my world, I don't know, maybe some hippie somewhere don't need it, but you need money to find happiness. You know what I mean? You need money to get the house you want, that kind of thing. So, but once you get to where you're happy, just be happy and enjoy it. Don't be trying to chase it. If you chase money, you're never going to catch it. And that's the reality of it. Just get to where you're at, get to where you're happy and you're comfortable and enjoy it.
I think that might be what Brother Dusto was saying. The first question should be, what do I need the money for?
Is that what you're getting at? Okay,
that's like the first question should be, what do I need the money for? And like for someone like you and me, that's real talk. It's like, is it worth it? What do I need the money for? You know what I mean? If someone comes and offers me some deal for, $30,000, $40,000, like, okay, do I really need? They want me to do all this work for $30,000. Is it worth it? Yeah. What do I need the money for? I don't need it for anything. You know what I mean? So I probably pass on it unless it's something I'm passionate about.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I just thought about this conversation we had a while ago when we're talking about if I won that when they had the $1 billion lottery. Yes. And I was like, what would I do if I won $1 billion? Would I buy another house? And I was like, nah. I mean, I'm happy with what I got now. You know what I mean? Like for real. Like we talked about it. You know, first thing I would do is change my cell phone number and go dark on everybody but the people closest to me.
Yep.
But I mean, but would I get a bit, maybe a little bit bigger? But you know what I mean? Like bro, like I said, I walk in my front door and I'm in a pool. You know what I'm saying? Like, the house is big enough to where, we can keep it clean easily. You know what I mean?
Because you've had big houses. What was that one house you had? What was the square footage on that?
Which one?
The big one. The one JD learned how to ride his bike inside the house.
Was it 57 or 6,700 square feet?
67. Like, you were in that house, and I mean, I could have been in that house for a week and you wouldn't even know it.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was the one over there in that was Westlake. Yeah. Morgan Creek. Yeah, the Morgan Creek house was like that's the one you came up to. But that one was like I think that was the one that was 57. I think the one in Westlake was 67. Because we slowly went down in size. But you know what though? When we had them houses, I realized that my wife and I, the kids and everything, we would all retreat to our corners in the house, so we would never see each other. I always tell people all the time, man, we were happiest, really like the happiest time of my life. Looking back on it was when we were living in an apartment, mixing extra rice with the hamburger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to make it stretch, that kind of stuff. And because it was fun, like you had to deal with people, you had to spend time with each other, you had to talk, you had to grow together. Chasing money made it rough. I look back to like the career, working the shift work and all this stuff. I tell you, my sons. I think the thing that got my attention is when I talked to my sons about being air traffic controllers, and they both said the same thing about it, and they didn't even talk to each other, was that I don't want to do that, Dad, because, you weren't around much when we were growing up, and I want to be around, when I have a family. And that's deep, and I never noticed it until I got older. So,
but these are the sacrifices you got to make as a man. These are the things you got to do because that money wouldn't have been there. Like, it was great. Yes, we had more fun and life was better. Life was way simpler when I was broke. Just keeping it 100. And I enjoyed life. Life had a glow to it. And the more success I got, it's like more money, more problems. You know what I mean? And then real problems came.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
people see you and they want stuff. You can't. Like I said, I find it like being here now. Being, meeting people now versus, I feel better about it now. We have really good friends now. We're in an area where, it's not in your face, that sort of thing. So, I mean, it's comfortable now. Like I said, I'm right now, if this is as good as it gets right now, I'm happy. I really am happy, and, bro, we got this car that, Naya got, and, she ain't even, what do you call it? When it don't even drive. Like she don't even drive it. You know what I mean? Like it's like I said, man, it's happy now, man. Just like my man said, know what you're working for. If your goal is to be the richest guy in the world, then you're probably not going to be happy to be the richest guy in the world. If your goal is just to have a nice home, do what you got to do to get a nice home. Figure out what's nice to you. I tell you right now, those big old houses were beautiful. Beautiful. You know what I mean? You've been to two of them. You know what I mean? Beautiful homes. I had a courtyard in the middle of one house. I had an 8-car garage at the other house. Beautiful home. And right now I got a 2.5-car garage because one of the garages holds a golf cart. And this is the happiest I've been with a home. This is my favorite.
That's real talk. Brother Williams in the house, man. More Dallas Cornerstone, Fresh and Fit Dallas. Y'all up in this building. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Salute, fellas. Fresh and Fit Dallas in the building. He also goes on to say, you have more time to be together. Now it's hustle, hustle, hustle. Cherish the moments. Hey, man, for real, though. And we talk about womanizing, right? I know I've been on Suzette Speaks show a ton of times. Go over there and support her, guys, by the way. Suzette Speaks on YouTube. Check her out. And I've been on there. We had these discussions, and I said it. I said, listen, when it came to womanizing, when I was younger, and Jay Swanson, I've said this a million times, I was at my peak when I was broke, when I had nothing.
Yeah.
And I was out there running. I was running them. You know what I mean? It was great. But now I have a little bit. I'm wiser. I just sit back and chill, bro. It's not even about that because again, life changes. Like the fun and all that. I'm not that young man anymore. It's not about just having fun, getting out there, doing your thing. It's all about, you know, planning of the future for your children, which is what I do. And that's what Jay Swanson is always talking about. He raised 2 young men, right, who are off in the world doing their thing. And that's something to be proud of.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like I said, I've told you that. You know, people all the time talk to me about all this Ranger stuff and all this other stuff. You know, you don't talk about it enough. I'm like, look, because that's not what I'm proud of. What I'm proud of is I've raised 2 young men that, you know, have never been in jail, have never, you know, or never had any issues, that are, you know, growing up and becoming successful in their own right. I mean, they're doing their thing, they're making their mistakes, you know, they're learning, but that's what I'm proud of. You know, I'm proud of the fact that I've been with the same woman for like 26 years, bro. You know, no, is that long? 25 years, 26 years. You know what I mean, that's what I'm proud of, man. Those are the things I'm proud of. All this other stuff, all this jumping out of planes, man, look, anybody could do that, man. But
no, they can't. Everybody ain't got wings.
No doubt.
Everybody ain't got wings.
but it takes a real man to hold on to a relationship, to hold on to a good woman. It takes a real man to hold on to a good woman.
And I'm glad you said that. And then we'll say this last thing and we'll wrap this up. How hard is that, bro? Because people hear that and they think, oh, it's easy. Everyone can do it. No,
it's a lot of work. It's constant work. It is constant work. You can't lapse on it. You know, you have to, you know, like men have whatever they need. And I know that at least in my relationship, my wife needs to know that I love her. So I have to constantly let her know in some little way, you know, some little thing I do to know that she is special and that I love her, you know, and it's up to any man to figure that out, what that is. But yeah, it's a lot of work. It really, really is. You can't relax. You know, I always tell people, you know, spoil your lady or somebody else will. You know, now is your lady, is she all about money? If that's what you got, bro, that's what you got. But I think, you know, a good quality woman she just wants your attention and your time.
Right. And that goes both ways too.
Yes.
I'm sure that goes both ways. So, you know what I mean?
You know, I can't speak on that because, you know, she would have to say that. But I can tell you that, you know, she does make sure that I know that she loves me. I can say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I also know that she's just as fine today as she was the day you met her. You know what I mean? I can say that because I was around. I saw Ned is just as beautiful today as the first day I saw her. Right? She is the best partner, you know, that you could. We were just talking about this before the show. They are the best fit for each other, and their relationship has stood the test of time. Does that mean that it was all candy canes and rainbows? No, I'm not saying that.
Like my man said, even when she drives you batshit crazy, you know what I mean? And that's a fact. You know what? And it takes a real man to deal with it. It's easy to walk away. It's easy to walk away. It's harder to stay.
It's harder to stay.
I forgot how you said. You said, she's the right woman for me. I think that's how you said it.
Yep, she's the right woman for you.
The right woman for me. You know, you got to find the right woman for you. You know,
and that's what's up. And tonight we'll touch on this again tonight when we have Brother Lincoln and Money Mike on here. We'll talk about the importance of having a real crew. Like I think one of the most critical things to success in this world is you have to be crewed up. You know what I mean? Click up with the right guy. There's so many dudes out here who fail because they got the wrong dudes with them.
Because they're looking for the wrong stuff, I think. You know what I mean? They looking at, like we talked about this earlier, you know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes you got to tell somebody when they're full of shit. And we do this to each other.
All the time.
Like the example we used was my wife. Okay. You know, my man, you know, D, my man Jay, you know, those are the cats that were close to me. And they both told me, don't let her go. You know what I mean? Don't let this one go. And I'll tell you, my man Jay, he didn't like her. They couldn't stand each other. But he was like, don't let her go. You know what I mean? You know, you got the wrong crew. Most cats will be like, yeah, you know, she ain't shit. You know, cut her loose, blah, blah, blah. And they're going to be right behind your back trying to smash.
Yep.
And that's real. You know what I mean? All these cats be like, no, not my crew. Yeah, your crew.
Especially, I tell them all the time. You see it all the time, man. Like you got dudes chasing after your woman. These dudes talking about, she should be with me and not him. If you got any guys ever say anything close to that around you, man, cut that dude off immediately.
Real. You know, and then we talked about, you know, like taking an L. I told DL, I was like, look, if I had an opportunity to make some money, but I knew that you were involved somewhere and you were making money, the two couldn't make money together, I would take that L. because I mean, that's my man. You know what I mean? I would take that L. I wouldn't even tell him about it. I would just take the L. That's my man, you know. And you know, and I'll get it on the back end. You know, that's how we do it. That's your crew. You know, I mean, your crew's got to be willing to take that loss to see you succeed. You know, I mean, the goal is to look, we can't do it by ourselves. So we lifting each other up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's like, you know, like we climbing a wall. You know, I'm gonna push Don up on the wall. He gonna get up there, then he gonna reach down and grab me and throw me up there. That's how we do it. That's how your crew should be. Sometimes you got to take an L. And not everybody's down to do that.
And so, picking, you know, it's sitting here thinking about it. It's more important that you pick the right dudes to be around you than it is to pick a good woman. Like, or you won't even be able to find that good woman if your camp ain't right. Your camp has to be right. Y'all got to be under that understanding, man. Your team has to be seamless. You know what I mean? We learned that in the military. You know, working together, and we still work together to this day. And again, he's not lying to y'all. I'm always thinking about him first. You know what I mean? And his family first. I'm always thinking about that. He'll come to me and say, hey, man, I got this thing is coming up. Got this opportunity. You need to be there. And I'll listen. I'm like, nah, not yet. You go do that. Yeah. And bring me in later. Don't fuck this up.
That's a legit conversation, too. We just talked about that. Like, you had an opportunity. I mean, like, it's a big one. You know what I mean? But he's right. And, you know, and my first thought was, let me get him on. That's my first thought. I wasn't thinking about how it was going to affect anything or nothing. It was like, let him get me on. But here's how this works, though. Like I said, he's taking an L right now. He's stepping back. But I'm going to reach back and get him. You know, and that's how that works. And then the other part is you got to surround yourself with people that are like-minded like yourself. You know, mind, body, spirit, and goals. You know, and DL can tell you this, like our people in our circle think just like us. Like you know, my friend over here, he's, you know, he just came out here and he's seeing it. He's seeing how our friends are. And they're just like us. You know, you gotta find like-minded people. You really do. But also people that will call you bullshit. And
it's harder to find than you think, gentlemen. And ladies too. Right? I can't speak to the female experience because we're not females, but I mean, it's hard, gentlemen. I'm talking to y'all right now. Young men, y'all need to understand something. It's hard to find those dudes who were true ride or dies. Right? Yeah. Guys that say that. You know what I mean? But I tell you this, I know for a fact, if it went down, when the defecation hits the oscillator, this man right here, he's got my back. He's got my 100%. I ain't got to worry about it. You know what I mean? If I'm standing there and I'm looking at him and he's holding a weapon and he fires, I know he ain't firing him. I know that round's going to go right over me and hit whatever target needs to be hit. I'm not budging. I'm not even going to flinch. That's
real. I mean, it's hard to find. I mean, this goes into that. You got to have yourself right. You know, you got to have whatever you're doing, you got to believe it, you know, and we learned this in the military. We believed it, you know, like the whole purpose in life. I never worried about what was going to happen to me. I was more worried about keeping him alive. You know what I mean? Because I knew that he was going to do everything to keep me alive. And plus, I didn't want to have to go home and explain nothing to nobody's family. Well, why are you here if he ain't?
Right. How did you get out of it? You know what I mean? Why weren't you on that bird? Why weren't you in that situation? We both ain't coming back. Either we both come back or neither one of us are coming back.
Yeah, but that's how we live our life. You know what I mean? That's translated into how we live our life. That's how we raise our families. You know what I mean? Like I've talked about this with my wife. If something happened to us, you know, DL's got the boys. You know what I mean? If he ain't physically got them, he's gonna be in their life deep. You know, his daughter. If something happened to his daughter, you know what I mean? Like it would be an argument. Like, you know, because we'd be down there with the family trying to figure out, you know, where's she going? I mean, because that's how tight we are. And but y'all got to figure that out. You know,
you got to find that. This is very important too to success, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, this is probably one of the most important keys to success out there. A lot of people don't talk about that. You know what I mean? Brother William, my guy recognizes blessings. Keep living, my brother. And he goes on to say he's spitting facts right now. We're trying to tell you, man, we're just two old dudes, man. We done lived it. You know what I mean? We sitting back, we chilling. This is real talk. You know what I mean? Our bubbles couldn't be further apart, but you know, life brought us together and we have grown. We had nothing.
Yeah, for real. For real. I'll tell you this. This is what I tell my sons, man. What makes a man is not the things you do. It's not the wins. It's how you respond when you take the losses. You know, that's what defines you as a man. You know, anybody can win occasionally, you know what I mean? But it takes a man to rebound from a loss. And, you know, we've had losses for real. You know what I mean? For real. You know, Uncle Sam I can't stand the IRS. That was a huge loss, you know, and I had that. It happened, you know, early on, but the thing was rebounded from it. You know what I mean? Took that L, felt it, rebound from it. And that's what you got to do. Take your L's when it comes to dealing with women. You know what? You're going to run into ugly ones. You're going to run into the mean ones, whatever. You know, take that loss. Learn from it. Don't stuff it down and throw it at the next chick. You know what I mean? Y'all going to have chicks cheat on you. For real. It's going to happen. I mean, I don't know what that's like. But it's going to happen.
Trying to slide that in there.
No, but it's going to happen. You know, it's going to happen. And you know what? Like I told my sons, you know, it's going to happen. You're going to get your heart broke. You know, they're going to treat you wrong, whatever. It's going to happen. She's going to cheat on you. She's going to fuck your best friend, whatever. It's going to happen. It's how you deal with that. It's how you take that loss. You know what I mean? It was just going to define you as a man. You can take that loss and you can stuff it down and be vomiting on every chick you meet. Or you be like, you know what? I learned. I chose the wrong one. And these are the reasons why.
And then you move on. And that's real talk, fellas. So like all this, you know, red pill, black pill, purple pill, banana pill, whatever pill you find yourself on, it all boils down to you. How are you going to handle it as an individual? Are you going to be a man or not? Y'all need to understand something. I don't care what your parents told you. Everybody does not get a trophy, bro.
Unless you're a Swanson. We just take
trophies.
We just take trophies.
This motherfucker.
Like, what you got? Give me that.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Act Ozzy in the house. What's good, bro? I think I just...
Jesus Christ, be...
Oh, wrong button. Act Ozzy's in the house. You know what I'm saying? Win, Swan. You know what I mean? Resilience equals man. Yeah, absolutely. It's who you... Life is hard, y'all. Ain't supposed to be easy.
Don't go around bragging about it, man. Make them guess. You know what I mean? Make them guess. You know, I got these people right here thinking I am a multi-millionaire. I find that to be hilarious.
And well, you know,
I don't even know why. I don't even know why.
Because
you know what I mean?
You the man. Yeah. Top G status. You get that top G juice. Keep drinking that top G juice. You know what I'm saying? Act Ozzy, Swan still fighting being red pilled. And he's like, you know, LOL laughing. It is what it is. Y'all call it what y'all want to call it, man. Y'all looking at two men on here. Y'all looking at two men and just telling you what we did to get there, bro. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Where's the dude that had the 0.5? Who's that? Is he on there?
It's Doug. Yeah, it's brother Doug. I guess he's working. He'll probably be in tonight. He'll probably be in tonight.
I'm gonna ask him, what's a 0.5 smash?
Bro, we're gonna get there. Brother Roman's in the house. What's good, bro? Good evening to you. We're about to wrap this up, man. Thanks for coming in, bro. I know it's late, but we were talking crazy. You know what I mean? Should Mayweather and Tate fight? And we had that discussion. It's pretty good. We just kind of came off on a little tangent here, man. You know what I mean? Just speaking to all the other men out there, bro.
You know what that is, though? You know why we do that, man? Because like, you know, like I talked about this with you and your cousin, man. Like, we genuinely want to help these dudes. Like, I mean, like I said, I got two sons, man, and a lot of these cats probably in the chat are my son's age, and it's like I see the things going on. Hey, Doug, hold on, pause.
No, finish your thought. Thought. You see the things going on. You finish the things going on.
I see the things going on, and it's like I look and I'm like, come on, y'all. I mean, you know, you got to get it together, brothers, for real. You know, you got to get it together, man.
And we're not just talking about black folks. We're talking about all men, all races, all colors, all creeds. We call these, we are all brothers. Our DNA is the same. We're part of the same species.
For real. And I want y'all to be successful. You know what I mean? Like I said, there ain't no money. I ain't, you know what I mean? Like, if this YouTube blows up, I ain't sitting here. This is D's thing. You know what I mean? This is D's thing. You know what I mean? I just want, you know, men to be men. You know what I mean? And real men, not this fake James Bond shit that they be believing. You know, I want them to be real men. So we're trying to help y'all for real, giving y'all real advice and real facts, you know, because like I said, D, he got a daughter. His daughter going to be out there, you know. I'm going to have granddaughters someday, and I want my children to have men that they can talk to. You know, I want the young women out there to have men that they can be with, you know, that kind of thing. And that's all it is. You know, I don't want this. Like I said, I find a lot of the stuff I see on YouTube corny. I really do, because it's just silly to me. And this is who we are. Like the way we talk right now, the way we acting right now, this is how we are all the time. And the reason he be doing this, because part of it was my wife was like, y'all should record the stuff y'all be talking about because y'all are crazy. And that's how we started it. But this is what it is. This is who we are. You know, we hold each other accountable. And if you come into the bubble that we move in, we gonna hold y'all accountable. You know, and that's and I, you know, I will make jokes and this and that. And when I'm not joking with you, that's when you got a problem.
That's when you got, and you'll know the difference. Brother William wants to know, what are we going to be talking about tonight with Brother Lincoln and Money Mike? We're going to be talking about becoming men. I just decided right now, I'm going to do the thumbnail as soon as we're done here. We're going to be talking about becoming men, period. And it's going to be the perfect show. Those young brothers are going to be talking to an old dude. Jay Swans is going to try to jump on, but I'm going to be here. We're going to be, go ahead. Yeah, if his wife, if Naya Lesson.
Get that, Doug.
Now we got to tell Doug what we're talking about, because that was wild. So, Brother Doug, remember the show when I asked, has, one in the chat if you smashed in the past week or something like that? And your response was, and this is what Jay Swans wants to talk to you about.
You said 0.5. What the hell is a 0.5 smash? I mean, come on now, brother. Like, that's almost as bad as that cat I saw in the interview that when I asked how old he was, he said 34, 35. Come on now, bruh. You either did or you didn't, and putting the finger in don't count.
Well, Yeah,
when you was like 13 and you showing your friends, look what I did. I smell it.
That's a 0.5. So, Brother Doug, Brother Doug, what we want to know is exactly what did you mean by 0.5? Because
I'd wait for him to pop up.
We wanted to know what is a 0.5 smash, and or what you meant by that.
Yeah, you have my wife and her friends watching today was like, what the hell is a 0.5? These are bruh.
That's what we want to know.
I had it. My wife was like getting ready to chime in. I said, no, you can't. Just give me the phone. You can't.
Just take the phone and give me that. So yeah, Brother Doug, if you're still with us, or he might be driving, because I know he does a lot of driving. But let us know what a 0.5 is. If you can't do it on this one, come back tonight and let us know what a 0.5
is. The wants to know what a 0.5 is.
Here we go.
Did he put it in?
Yeah, Brother Doug, you asked if I had a girl and smash. 0.5 means yes to the smash, and the other half means not my girl. Oh, okay. So, it must have been a two-part question. I asked if you had a girl. Yes, because Naya and her crew was like, I bet you none of them have girls. Ask.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
all the women, like I said, my wife said with her friends watching, they were like, none of them dudes in there got girls. They all lying.
Yes. So now that makes sense.
And here's why they said it too, because the show was about womanizing, and y'all all there. Yeah. She was like, okay. Because I was there. Probably only reason because I don't, like I said, I'll stop in and catch like 2 minutes of a show and be out. I told you that. But only reason I be watching that stuff is because I'm trying to support my man. I done got a woman, so I'm good.
Right. And Brother Nelson, we're gonna touch on this tonight, and then I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta wrap this up. So I gotta go get my daughter. Brother Nelson saying, I get what you're saying. You find them corny with a hyper toxic masculinity, but I think it's good because it's balancing the shit you see on the mainstream. I get that point. And that's what I talked to Jay Swans about it too. I'm like, yeah, but they are helping. They are in their way. They are helping. Can't deny that. But
I don't buy that shit because they could do more. Like, I mean, if there's opportunities out there, I don't see these dudes like, hey, there's an opportunity, go get a job. Here's how you do it right here. I don't see that. You and I, we do that. If we see a job opportunity to help these dudes get on, we put that information out there. Like, here's the opportunity. Here's y'all get on. We ain't trying to keep it to ourselves. We put it out there. A lot of these cats be talking, they be running their mouths like, you should be doing this and you should be doing that. But I don't see none of these cats like, hey, y'all, here's the opportunity right here. Hey, y'all, I got to in on this. Let me put y'all in on this so you can do this. We did that with the air traffic thing, man. You know what I mean? We put that out there. And wasn't nobody else putting that out there. And this was an opportunity for cats to get out of their mom's basements and make $100,000 a year walking in the door. You know what I mean? We doing stuff like that. Okay. I don't see these cats out there doing that. And that's the stuff that bothers me. That's why I say we doing more, man. For real.
Right. And Brother Ness. But Brother Ness, and we're not saying, like, again, I see what they're doing. And like you're saying here, like, you don't watch Fresh and Fit Money Mondays then. No, he doesn't. I do. I'll watch Money Mondays when they have certain guests on there. They're putting it out there. But what Jay Swans is saying, again, like with the air traffic thing, like if we see an opportunity comes up, there's like the average person with high school diploma could get into a career that's gonna change their lives forever. We want to put that out. If we catch wind of a major hire with law enforcement, or because Jay Swans has a lot of friends in law enforcement, so if we find something like that, we're gonna put that out. Whatever it is, a lot of people out. Go ahead.
We'll put it out and tell you who. We'll put you in touch with people. You know what I mean?
We'll put you on.
We'll put you on. You know what I mean? That's how we do it. And, and I don't see that nowhere. And that's why I say we're different. You know what I mean? A lot of them cats, they just trying to get that money. They really don't give a shit about y'all. Like, that's a fact. You can sit and argue all day long. They really don't give a shit about y'all. I actually do. I mean, if I didn't, I would still be I wouldn't sound serious right now, but I do. And I don't know why I care. Maybe it's because, like I said, I have sons out there and I want them to get the best. I want them to get ahead. And if I see an opportunity for them to get ahead, I'm going to tell them. And then I'm going to tell y'all, because I want y'all to meet up somewhere and put somebody else on. Like my dad told us, man, you don't owe me nothing for putting y'all on. Just reach back and help the next one. And that's what we try to do. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's where it is.
And that's what we're doing. We do a lot of joking. We talk about, we're going to do Patreon, or we're going to put these stories behind the paywall, because that's just the world it is. That's what it is. But I mean, you can ask folks about us, man. We do what we can, and I'm not out there trying to say, join my course for this and join his course for that. We should most certainly could
talk about it.
Most certainly could. And even if we did something like that, if we did some sort of retreat thing for men, like, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna fucking learn some real shit. But you know what I mean? It's just we do really want to help. And my big thing is the weirdness, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sick of seeing the weirdos, bro. I'm out there.
We gotta stop calling them weirdos, though.
Man, whatever. Until they shut me down. Until they shut me down, I'm gonna keep saying weirdo.
It does get attention, though. It does.
Yeah, and we'll switch to rocks. If you two said I can't use that word, then we'll call them rocks. But I'm sick of seeing the shit.
Yeah.
I go out here like these dudes. What are y'all doing? Like, it ain't that. It really isn't that hard. But I try to look into it. Like, well, why are these people this way? And I kind of try to delve into their situation. I'm like, okay, I can see it. You know what I mean? If people tell you, if you been getting timeouts your whole life, you've never been into a fight, never been punched in the mouth, y'all don't understand how serious that is. You think everybody gets a trophy. You know what I mean? You feel entitled. That's all bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Life is hard. Being a man is fucking hard. Being a black man is fucking hard. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure there's dudes out there in the trailer parks like, well, okay, well, I'm a white dude, but this shit is hard.
Yeah. Life is hard, bro.
Life is hard, man. So Brother Doug, I understand where Jay Swans is coming from. I've been around the manosphere for almost 10 years. It's some good information, but most is misleading, especially to the teens watching this stuff. That's a good point. Point. Miss AKA, I'm sorry, Miss Globe Girl's in the house. What's good, love? My favorite sailor. We was talking about y'all sailors and Marines earlier, girl. I think you missed it, but my favorite sailor, facts, right? They don't give a shit. Yes, they getting that money. They're getting that money. And Brother Doug, remember, we're living in the era of men without fathers. Yeah.
See, I can't even look. Men been without fathers for a long time. You know what I mean? I think that the difference is, I think the men that mentored us were men. I think the fall off is our generation. You know what I mean? Like the same dude, the same cats that didn't have fathers 30 years ago, they ain't got fathers now. The difference is we have a generation of brothers that just don't give a damn. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of brothers out there that just don't give a damn. A lot of men that just don't give a damn. So, they see these young men out there just lost. And instead of just reaching up and saying, hey, how you doing, brother? They just walk by like, fuck them. You know what I mean? I'm getting mine. That sort of thing. And I think that's where we're lost at. And so these cats, they look at people, they look at TV, and I mean, I remember like looking up to Michael Jordan when I was growing up. You know what I mean? But I also had men that were like, man, look, Mike ain't shit. Yeah, he can play basketball, but he ain't shit. You need to go look over here. I think that's the difference. Now you got these cats that'll look up to some body that's their age. I mean, you got 21-year-olds looking up to 23-year-olds. Yeah. And you got real men out there working hard every day, this and that, walking by them kids going, you know what, I ain't got time for that. And that's where we fail. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to take that time and talk to somebody. Even if it's your friend's young man, if your friend's son, or the neighbor kid down the street, all you got to do is say hello. That's all you got to do.
Start there.
Talking to women, say hello, start the conversation. You'd be surprised. I've had conversations with a lot of my friends' kids. They don't want to listen to their parents, but they'll listen to me. And I'm saying the same stuff their parents are saying, but it's because it's from a different source, and that's where we fail. So, I mean, it's us. You know what I mean? It's us. We blown it. We need to get out there and speak. Just like I tell y'all, talk to girls, just say hi. You see a young man out there, say hi.
Yeah, say hi, but don't be mad if it goes bad though. But this is where I jump in.
Yeah, if it goes bad, just like girls, it goes bad. You know what I'm saying? It goes bad, but that don't mean you don't ever try. Just say hey. You know what I mean? Just say hey. Let them know there's a man out there. Let them know. Let them see something. You know,
Right.
like I said, let them young men who don't see healthy relationships see my wife and I walking, holding hands, talking. You know what I mean? Let them young men see that stuff. That's
Right.
all. That's all I'm saying.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to have a little fun with it. We have humor with it. We're going to have good conversations. We're going to talk about this sort of shit. We're going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about weapons and training and staying in shape. We're going to talk about all that stuff and more. Yeah. But again, why are we doing it? We're doing it because we generally want to help, man. I ain't going to bullshit you. I don't have to do this.
It's all love.
I do not have to do this, man. It's all love. This shit costs money. You know what I mean? I'm only scrolling the Cash App because people have asked me to do that. I'm like, all right, I'll scroll the Cash App. When we get to the point where we're getting real close where we can get super chats, great. I'll take that money and then find more ways to help. You know what I mean? I'm good.
You know what's funny? Like I'm sitting there thinking, like, what and I'm like, you would. I mean, I know how you are like that shit. You know what I mean? You'll be like, nah, I'm gonna do this, but you'll put the money right back into it. Because even with the platform, like it's like you want to do this and you want to do that, but then we still end up talking to these dudes like, all right. I mean, talking to them cats out of Dallas. You know what I mean? When you're supposed to be relaxing, you know what I mean? You on the line with them. You
yes,
know what I mean? Like,
them my boys. That's them my dudes. That's my crew. That's my mans in them. Like when Freshman Fit Dallas Cornerstone, those cats hit me up, man. I'm like, what's up? What you need? What's good? Yeah. I see what they're doing, and they're doing great things. I'm not gonna lie. Can't wait to do the follow-up show on that. So, like, we talking this shit, man. We mean it though. You know what I mean? We really do mean it. Brother Doug said it started in Gen X, but we're at a domino effect. I believe that, Miss Glow Girl. And what instant gratification, they don't know how to put in the work. A bunch of whiny men, and this is coming from a woman. Yeah, that's another thing you need to do. Listen to the women.
Yes, you know, like
listen to the women.
Yes, they don't have examples. You know what I mean? Yep. Because the men out there, we just walking by.
Yep.
You know, look at them dumb. You know, look at them dumb little. You know, look at them niglets. Right. I'm trying to be.
Yeah. See, there you go. Not niglets. I ain't heard that. Oh my god.
A man looked at me like,
I have heard niglets.
But we'll do that. But we'll walk by like, look at them. There they go.
Bro,
there, you know.
I ain't heard that since the early 90s, man. He said niglets.
I was trying to find
little niglets.
But I just, you know, I said my man looked at me like,
just shot all of. There you go, right there. We tried to build ourselves up, and just Jay Swan just let the air out. But you know what I mean?
But you know what though? We walk by them. We walk by them. You know, I mean, like I said, I'm always speaking. I tell D, I'm always speaking to people. Like cats walk by me, I'm like, hey, how you doing, bro? All
day long. That show I did on making eye contact. Look at that show. You should be saying hello. You should be saying hello, period. How you doing? For security reasons, for no other reasons, I see you. You know what I mean?
And I do that with any young man I see. You know what I mean? Like young ladies, I ain't trying to, you know, I ain't got no time for that. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's because I'm a married grown man. I ain't got no time for no little girls. You know what I mean? But young men, you know, no matter what race, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, how you doing? All the time. You know, walking in the parking lot, going into the, you know, the grocery store. How you doing, brothers? How you doing?
That's it.
And the crazy part is, though, and the real crazy part is, most of them are like, how you doing, sir? You know what I mean? Which is weird to me because even the ones that you would, you know, the thugs, and I think it's, you know, or they'll be like, how you doing, OG? You know, that kind of thing. And I think part of that is because I'm giving them the respect, which gets their attention.
That's a big one right there. There's a lack of respect in our society right now. It's horrible. No one respects themselves. So how can you expect them to respect others? We're gonna talk about that a little bit tonight too. So we gotta wrap this up, y'all. Brother Ness, he's like, yeah, apathy is big nowadays. It is. We gotta wrap this up. Thank y'all so much, y'all. So but as far as Tate and Mayweather, hey man, I stand corrected. This, you know, Mayweather is the absolute greatest pound for pound fighter ever in the history of fighting. You know what I mean? If he would have climbed into the ring, with Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate's gonna lose. That doesn't mean that Mayweather's gonna knock him out. It just simply means that I don't think Tate is gonna be able to get him. But if Tate gets him with that, if he catches him, that's just a weight thing. That's just physics. That's just physics.
And you know what? If Richard Pryor was to catch him,
same thing. But like, you know, but we started the show off with Andrew Tate in his own words, how he says he looks up to Floyd Mayweather. He respects the man, and he said himself that Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter ever. He said it himself. So
hey, Doug, man, thank you for clearing that up, brother, because I was concerned.
Yeah,
I was worried, brother.
Yeah, and then brother Ness, I heard that word from DJ Ack when a woman pulled the blinky on him. Oh, for real? He's talking about you know, Ack's Jamaican.
I was wrong for that. I should not have said that. It slipped out. It's forever gonna live in infamy. I'm sure.
It sure is. That's how it's gonna be clipped everywhere.
I'm watching it, so I'm sure I'm gonna hear about it.
Yeah, I'm saying and cancel. Like, thanks a lot. You know what I mean? And Brother Doug, I still got Sugar Ray over Mayweather. Sugar Ray was a beast. That's our time. Sugar Ray Leonard was a beast. But I don't, like I said, I'm not a boxing guy, but hey, it is what it is. And Brother Doug is like, he's like, LOL, no problem, J1. So we'll see y'all back here tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here, we're gonna have Brother Lincoln. We're gonna have Money Mike. We're probably gonna have the whole Fresh and Fit Dallas crew in the building. We're gonna be talking about relationships. We're gonna be talking about the young male struggle to become men. We're gonna be talking about that, man. Running the crucible, running the gauntlet. We're gonna be talking about what they've been going through, what they've been seeing, what are they doing to build themselves up, all that good stuff. We're gonna talk about it, and this is gonna be some old cats talking to some young men, and we're gonna do what we can.
I'm gonna jump on real quick with my Cuban cigars and my glasses. I'm gonna do that. Be like, yo,
yeah, because them boys gonna have their glasses on. It's gonna start off with a blast, y'all. It's gonna start off with a blast. Bring your pimp cups, bring your top G juice. You know what I mean? Bring your sunglasses. We're going to have a good time. That's tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll see y'all right here. Thanks to everybody who was here, Brother Doug, Miss Globe Girl, Brother Ness, everybody, all the Dallas casters was in the house. Act Ozzy, everybody, Brother O, all the way from South Africa, and anyone else I might have forgotten out there. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate it. That's Jay Swans over there. I'm DL Saint. This is the DL Saint I Really Want to Know podcast, man. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Darn, that's the end.
Hate you.